Right, so here we are, our inaugural game.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, guys. You're my first subjects. You're going to become YouTube megastars. I hope you're prepared for all the fame and women that are going to be throwing their models at you.
Fine, I've been practicing my selfies.
Yeah.
So, on the left we've got Tony. Wave, say hi, Tone.
Hi, Tone.
On the right we've got Nathan.
Good night.
Today you guys are going to be playing 40k.
Yeah.
And already today we've just got the models out of the box and there's been a bit of a shock. So,
yeah,
who was more shocked than the other?
I think I was a little bit surprised at what I saw, but you know, we'll
what did you
deal
see?
with it. We saw a lot of vehicles. We saw a lot of tanks.
A lot of tanks. But it's guards. They're meant to have a lot of tanks.
How many tanks was it?
4 Chimeras, 2 Griffins, Lehman Russ, and a Demolisher.
In a 1500 point army?
1500 point army. With a plane.
And we told Tony...
Oh yeah,
I didn't see the plane.
Oh yeah, we hid that in the kitchen. And we told Tony that he's only... No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's only got to take painted miniatures, which limited you a little bit. And
yeah, it's
what was
still
the
a
big
bit
grey
of
thing?
The big grey Forge World model that isn't going to be fielded today.
I've never been
but
so
it's going to be
happy no one's
painted soon.
yeah, eventually.
Tonight.
Yeah.
So that what you worried then, or we all worried that you might not have enough stuff to take out like armour.
Well, as we were just saying, like the new chapter approved means that even if the army gets wiped off the table, and there's a lot, it's Tyranids, and it's a swarm of Tyranids.
There's a lot.
Like
of
even if the army gets wiped off the table, if I play for the objectives, I can still win. So it's still worth doing. I may not kill very much if they stay in their little armoured shells, but if I can crack those shells, then the gooey stuff inside is going to get eaten.
It's Easter, man. You got to crack through the eggshell, get at the gooey centre.
So obviously we didn't want to go too meta with any of this. No one's brought a ultra competitive list. I said it'd be more fun to use some stuff that you don't normally use. So, Nath, what have you got in there that is like just for fun or just for a filler?
Well, bought a couple of Griffins because they're old school and our love of second ed meant that they had to come out. But they're nowhere near as beastie as some other kind of artillery tanks that you could take. So we'll see how that rock and rolls.
Less D6.
Less D6.
Less Grimby's killed.
Nowhere near as powerful as they used to be. And against the Horde, it's not going to be so damaging. I get to roll 2d6, pick the highest, so I'm still only going to be hitting 6 models at a time, most. And they're going to be coming across the board pretty fucking quick.
How far can they lob a shell, these things?
48 inches, I believe. So.
And you can then plonk it on any unit you like?
Yeah, and I can shoot things that are outside, so I can hide them up and launch artillery strikes elsewhere.
Just for my clarification, you can't snipe characters with it like you used to be able to do?
No, because there's no pie plate, so you can't be landing it on a sergeant or character or anything like that. And it still has to obey the rules that I can't target a character unless it's the nearest model.
Okay. So, Griffins, and then Tone, you've drawn a lot of your model stock from 1994 today.
You can see some really old Tyranid warriors, which are certainly not where the meta is at the moment. I've got some old lead screamer killers. They don't see the light of day very often.
Ever.
On their classic square bases as well.
Yeah, there's a few square bases. There's a few square bases. That's about it. I mean, I'm still. I mean, Tyranids are in a fairly good place at the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
that they have been
I think
better
you
than
should
they have
be
been
more
for a little while.
confident than you.
And there's a lot of gene stealers. People called me crazy for having a lot of gene stealers in the past few editions, but that's kind of swung back around. You wait long enough,
flares
gene
come
stealers
back into fashion.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to get on to next. Actually, was if you were to pick a unit out of your army that you think is going to perform really well, like a killer unit, you got those gene stealers could do something
I'm
for
running
you.
Kraken. They're quick, and gene stealers are just mean in this edition.
Just tell us about Kraken quickly. How does that apply in this case?
So with Kraken, when you advance, you can roll 3d6 and you pick the highest.
Oh.
So gene stealers, they're going to move a 9. So
they're going to be coming
when
at
they
me.
advance, they advance quickly, and they can advance and charge. So
Potentially
with a couple of stratagems as well, you can get some first turn charges in. I can maybe shut down a bit of fire if I'm lucky.
That's interesting.
If I get the first turn. we'll see how that goes.
So they can really cover some table.
Oh yeah, the whole army can.
What about you, Nath? What's in there that you think might be a big hitter?
I don't know if I've got anything that I think is going to be a real big hit. The Lehman Russ variants I've taken aren't kind of the top meta stuff either. Again, gone for like classic Demolisher and a battle cannon. But I think, you know, they should hopefully be quite punchy. They've got high strength, so for those bigger things. But he's got a lot of horde stuff, so who knows?
So it's a lot of firepower from the Guard versus a lot of miniatures on the table from the Tyranids.
Yeah.
It's kind of a classic matchup.
Exactly. And without the old school pie plates, I'm not going to be sticking any 3-inch blast markers over large units of termagants.
Yeah, and I'd be bunching them all up.
Yeah,
Nice and
exactly.
tight.
You will.
Nice and tight.
So be crammed into every piece of cover he can find.
So who wins most games out of you two, do you reckon?
We haven't played a lot of games recently.
We haven't, no.
We played a game. We had a weekend of gaming not so long ago where we
Yeah.
did get a cheeky game in. That
Yeah, and you had the big grey, gay, fucking Forge World thing that you haven't painted several months ago, I hasten to add. So you've only yourself to blame for not bringing that out.
That's the one you put on the table earlier and said, "Oh, there, my dear, there's a project for you if you want it."
That's the one.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
perhaps not so much.
That was a pretty nasty army you fielded.
Yeah, well,
that saw you smush.
I believe you were allied with Eldar, weren't you? Which
Yeah,
was
it's not-
you know,
it's
a
not a
classic
classic
match.
matchup.
Tyranid Eldar versus Guard
and Chaos.
And Chaos
Marines.
So we both took nice fluffy lists with a good theme of narrative running through it, and
turned up
obviously faced Eldar and Tyranids in their nice fluffy, clearly narrative-driven list.
Yeah, I think that
And,
was, it was
yeah.
it was a
Ripped us
particularly
apart.
nasty. I really wanted to get this new 4-draw model out on the table, and I didn't want to take it for the whole weekend, so it was just.
Yeah, so I got the joy of it at the end
you
of
got
it,
the joy at the end,
having had a lovely weekend of gaming.
and it performed really well.
Yes,
It
did,
chewed through some
didn't it?
tanks. It would be really nice to have that today, but
but it's not painted.
it's
so
it's not happening.
So-
Paintbrushes out.
you're a victim of your own.
Laziness.
And would you, either of you guys, which one of you is more the whack gamer? Because I've got an opinion on this.
I think I'd like to know what your opinion is.
Well, it's you, Tone, isn't it? Because how many times in the last 12 months have you run that Termagant spawner thing at the core of your
Well-
strategy?
Actually, not very much.
No?
No, and I'm not running it today.
Well, that shut me up, didn't it?
Well, yeah.
But is that still...
See,
is that
that's
still...
years of malpractice. Now he's coming on camera. Oh no, I'm taking a fair play, fluffy
Really
list.
nice
That's
about this.
fine.
Is
No,
that
I'm
actually
not-
still at the top of the chart for...
No, not at all. Not really. I mean, being able to win on objectives, even if you are getting shot to hell, like there is still something to be said for taking 90 Termagants and 3 Termagants and just filling the table up and stopping your opponent from being able to score the objectives.
Yeah.
But it gets boring. I ran 2 Termagants and 60 Termagants at the weekend we just spoke about, and they did their job. They sat on objectives. There's some nasty little stratagems you can do to make Termagants a bit nastier, especially when you charge them and they explode and cause mortal wounds. That's always good fun, but it gets boring.
Yeah.
So the nice thing with Tyranids at the moment is that the high fleets, the 6 different high fleets, really do let you pick different styles of Tyranid armies. You can take a shooty army or a close combat army or a swarm, and they play well. So today it's more of a close combat swarm.
Cool. And maybe we can get a shout out for these t-shirts you're wearing as
Yes.
well.
Art of War.
Our friend Glenn,
Yeah.
we see him on the circuit. He's got what, like
Very
a dozen
nice
of
guy.
Yeah, really nice guy. Dozen of his own designs, I think.
Probably more than that now. He's brought out some new ones. Probably getting close to the 20-ish
Yeah.
mark of some real nice designs.
I own 2 or 3 of these, and I think they're absolutely pucker.
Yeah.
So, Glenn, if you're watching, we'd love a shout out from
Thanks
you.
for outkitting us sweaty gamers in some quality t-shirts.
Let's talk about the game that's coming up. We wanted to do something fairly straightforward, didn't we, guys? So it's we rolled for it. We hit Maelstrom.
Yeah, we're doing Maelstrom of War. What do we roll?
What
you
for
wrote
the?
it down.
It's Decapitation Strike.
Yeah.
Tony, you've just read that through. What's the basics on that?
So it's a standard Maelstrom game from 2018 chapter approved. You draw up to three. Draw up to 3 tactical objective cards each turn, up to a maximum of 6. And if you kill any characters in your opponent's army, then you
Start removing them.
Start randomly removing their tactical objectives.
And if
How many characters have you got in your army?
Hive Tyrant, Neurothrope, Broodlord, Death Leaper.
Sexy.
4 characters.
Okay.
And you've got 2.
I've got 3, definitely. I'm not sure if Sergeant still counts characters. I'll have to quickly check that. If they do, I'm up to 6.
Don't think they do.
They don't anymore. So I've got a slight advantage on having less characters to remove, I suppose.
And just summarise those for us quickly.
So I've got a Psyker, a Commander, and then a Tank Commander.
Okay.
So the Tank Commander is going to be the most difficult to use.
But then one of my characters is a Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, it's a fucking Hive Tyrant. A flying Hive Tyrant.
A flying Hive Tyrant.
Right.
Who's got all the Gucci stuff.
Yeah.
So, I think that pretty much covers it, and the next time I'll see you two guys is at the table, and we'll start checking things out.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, right, here we are. The guys are all set up. So, we're going to take a little look at the forces, and also where the objectives are positioned. So, let's have a look where these objectives are. First one we've got, Tone, is over here, isn't it, in the crater? That's objective 1. What's next? Objective 2 on top of the weapons platform here.
3 is in this little rig out.
Okay, yep. Over there amongst all those termagants.
4 in among the spiker plants.
Yep, right in Nathan's deployment zone.
5 right in the middle of the table.
And 6 over there amongst the tanks. So it's probably a good moment to just discuss the deployment that occurred. So what did you guys roll up?
So the pointy one.
The pointy
one called.
The pointy one, I tell you.
We're going from end of the table to end of the table, and also it was chevron shape, wasn't it? So
Spearhead assault.
Spearhead assault, thank you very much. So then Nathan rolled all of that, didn't he, Tony? So you had to set up your forces down the far end there.
I set up first, so at the moment I am set to go first.
Okay.
Unless something really bad happens.
Well, before we get on to that, just take me through your army very quickly. You can point and we can have a look at these beautifully painted models from 25 years ago. I was there 25 years ago.
Back when this all began.
That
So,
fine detail brush was a dulux.
So I'm looking at
roller.
I'm looking at these biovore over here in the crater. So yeah.
Bibles over here, yeah. So why don't we start at the top and work our way down?
Yeah,
So,
sure, go for it, go for it.
I've got 3 HQ choices today.
Okay.
I'm running a Broodlord. He's hiding down there.
Let's go, let's zoom in and find him. Okay, yeah.
There he is. So he's
Yep.
going to lead these 2 big units of Gene Stealers.
Yep.
I have the Hive Tyrant, who's going to be the Warlord.
Hold on, I can't see where he is.
He's
Oh,
hiding.
whoa,
He's
there.
hiding, yeah, he's
So
hiding.
he's taking up the whole screen.
Yeah. So I'm running him again, not quite as optimised as you could do. So when we bought him, there was no option to take twin link devourers when it was a DAC effect, other than spending vast sums of money on Forge World. So it was slightly converted. So this is a bit of a DAC effect. He's got 2 Death Spitters and some monstrous rending claws. And he's the Warlord. He's also got adrenal glands, toxin sacs, all the good fun stuff.
And I noticed that you actually got some paint on him.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of green on there too, so
Yeah, a little bit.
that's good effort.
And then our last HQ is this Neurothrope at the back here.
Okay, this tall spindly looking guy.
Tall spindly
Whoops.
guy who's like a super duper zone thrope.
Right.
It's quite a cheap HQ choice. So then we have the elephant in the room, the 2 big blobs of Gene Stealers, 2 units of 18 Gene Stealers. These guys are really mean.
Right at the front.
Right at the front, as far forward as they can possibly get. He's basically he is the first man to die. Or he will be the first man to die. Then we've got a unit of Termagants hiding around down here, sitting on objective 3.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some Tyranid warriors.
Mm-hmm. Again, some classic 90s in there.
Classic 90s Tyranid Warriors. We have the 2 Bivals. And we have 2 Screamer Killer Carnifexes.
Oh yeah, these are great miniatures, right? So, oh man, these are very, very old school. So they're Carnifex, but what weapons are they carrying, just out of interest?
They have 2 sets of monstrous scything talons.
Right.
And they have adrenal glands. So when they charge, I add +1 to the roll. And they have spore cysts, so they are -1 to hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then I have another little surprise that's not on the table yet. Maybe we'll give him a shout out when he arrives.
And any guesses as to what that might be, Nathan?
It's going to be a lictor or something else that
Oh, yeah.
likes jumping out and ripping guardsmen's heads off.
Leaping death?
Death
There's something
Leaper.
along those lines,
Death
I think.
Leaper.
Right, Nath, over to you then, pal. So we've got a bunch of tanks here, I can see.
Yeah. So, tip of the spear, tank commander with demolishing cannon and multi-melters.
Right.
A devil dog with its chemically nastiness. Also, going to run up there.
Devil Dog.
Devil dog.
Okay, it'll be interesting to see how that the gun on that works, because...
Got to get quite close compared to the other variants, which I figured might be good considering it's all going to be running at me.
Is that
So
the
very quick.
melter? The melter?
No, it's the chem one. So
Yeah, the chem, okay,
it'll
yeah.
wound anything that isn't a vehicle on a 2+.
Oh, that's no fun.
Well, I thought I was either going to be playing Tyranids or Deathwatch, so I thought wounding anything of that on a 2+ is good.
Yep.
Right, what's
Don't
next?
give you an armour save either. Anyway, then there's Lehman Russ battle cannon
Yep.
with a battle cannon.
Heavy bolt
and heavy
responses. Yep.
bolters. 4 chimeras.
Yep.
One's got a psyker and a squad of guys, just regular infantry with a plasma gun. One's got 4 ogrins in it. One's just got a squad of guys with a plasma gun. One's got a squad of guys with a plasma gun and the company commander.
Yeah. Oh, this is our man here, the little tubby fella.
Yeah, the little tubby fella,
Okay.
known for his butchering of orcs. We'll see if he can.
So we probably
Butcher
better
G-stings.
interject here and mention that the nasty little surprise has got his eyes set on the chubby little guardsman over there.
Yeah, he is.
Don't give away the whole game plan.
Was it rerolls to hit and
I
to
think it's
wound?
reroll to hit and to wound. It used to be much nastier. It used to give you negatives to your leadership as you were psyched out by the fact that knowing that Death Leaper was somewhere around.
Yeah, but Tubby's not faced by that sort of thing.
We'll see.
He's
We'll see.
fine.
Well, that's interesting that you've got a plan to deal with Tubby down here, Tony, but if my eyes don't deceive me, there's some kind of very mean-looking swooping flyer thing here. What's your plan to get rid of that?
I'll just ignore it. Just ignore it. Hope it flies off the table. It's pretty easy to make that happen.
No, not when Nathan's flying it.
Either that or my
It's going to
warlord
do
will
what
have
it
to
needs to
shoot
do by turn 2, then it'll go in for a cup of tea. It's fine.
Okay, so we've got the flyer. Just tell us about the loadout on that really quick.
So it's a lightning strike fire, so it's got an extra long auto cannon, 48-inch range auto cannon, a twin link las cannons, and then I've given it some bombs.
Oh,
So
cool.
it can drop bombs on things that it flies over.
Good work, squadron leader. And that
then-
covers the whole thing, though?
And the 2 griffins is the last.
Oh, and the
thing.
2 griffins, of
Just
course, yeah.
Some
What
shelling.
about your little friends in the bunker?
Oh, of course!
Ah, yes!
The
Where are they?
halflings
Here
in
they
the
are.
bunker
Yeah.
with their snipper rifles.
Sniper rifles, they get bonuses for being in the cover.
Yeah,
Oh, and you get to set them up only on the table outside of 18 inches of the enemy, right?
indeed. Which I haven't measured. I better check that is 18 inches.
Ah, man, my...
So I'm going to throw a spanner in the works.
Oh, okay.
Going to throw a spanner in the works because they're not going to benefit from the cover there.
And how's that then?
Because I'm going to play a strategy now called Digestive Denial. So the way this works, use the stratagem after deployment. We are deployed. But before the first battle round begins, choose a piece of terrain other than a fortification. Well, it's not really a fortification.
No.
Units fully within or on this piece of terrain do not gain any bonus to their saving throws for being in cover.
Okay.
So the negatives to hit and...
So is that going to be that whole
negatives to
area
hit will
terrain
still-
as well?
Negatives to hit will still be in play, but you won't get any cover save.
Okay.
You're asking because we, before the game, thought that this whole section here would be one piece of area terrain, right?
Indeed.
Do you want to continue with that route? We'll do it that way. So no cover saves if you're in or behind any of these sandbags or in these 2 little extra
Oh, that sounds
Towers. Yep.
Yep.
Let's do it that way.
Yep.
Okay. We're leaving the
Means
card on the
they're gonna be
table, are we,
running
Tone,
away
as a
along.
reminder?
Yeah, we can do. I'll throw it over there for now.
Perfect. And was there going to be a steal the initiative roll that we were about to engage in? Is that now?
Yeah,
what
well,
we're
I'm
up to?
deployed first, so it is me to go first unless something really bad happens.
Well,
Well,
Not
I'll
with
start
that.
Almin to go on.
that's the first roll of the game, and that means we're into Tony's first turn.
So, just quick, before you do you want to play the stratagem that allows you to count everything as being in cover? Because this is the point you need to do it now. I don't know how much shooting he's got, whether it's going to affect it, but now's the point to use it if you want to.
I'll save my 9 strategy points. Although, I could blow things up, couldn't I? How many units have you got on the table, Tony?
How many units?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'll go for a preliminary bombardment then, I reckon. And see if I can hit some 6s, which drop me down to 8, come on.
Right, guys, before you do that, I just want to introduce Mark here.
Hi!
Hey, Mark, rubbish man. Freshly back from tournament just last weekend.
Throwing skulls doubles, yep. Last weekend, Warmer World. Me and Mr. Farn actually managed second place.
Yeah,
Done,
well,
thanks to everyone who played.
I was going to say, come on, you might as well whip it
I
out.
thought my trophy with me.
So, we are in some auspicious company today.
Yeah.
And Mark's here just to, well, not that we really need the help, these guys know how to play the game, but he can be the rules reference man, pick up the codices, check the rule book if we need to check anything out.
And it's
generally
possible
just
to get rules wrong as well, so forgive me if we get them wrong. If you do write in the comments that it's all wrong and you're a horrible person, then I wish something nasty on you.
Yeah, well, that's why it's always good to have the books and a few extra hands, here to just help out. Right, so, off to the action then, guys. Sorry, Nate, back to you.
Okay.
Bombarded. What do you want to start with?
Let's start from this side and go that way. So,
So
are they
unit,
one
they're
each?
one unit. They're one
Okay.
unit. So, nope. Tyranid warriors.
Yes, they've
Brilliant.
taken a mortal
A
wound.
single mortal
A
wound.
single mortal wound.
Oh, that's not very nice. Okay.
That's the first time I've rolled a 6 using this stratagem as well. I've only used it 8 times.
Okay, so he's taken a mortal wound. Then
Right.
we've got unit gene stealers.
Gene
here.
Stealers. They've
Oh.
taken a mortal wound. I'm only
Oh.
going to roll red dice from now on.
Brilliant. I'll get rid of him. Yeah, carry out. So there's a Broodlord there. There,
That's
he's
one.
fine. And then we've got, let's do the Warlord.
Nope.
Nope. First Screamer Killer.
Nope.
Second Screamer Killer.
Nope.
Nope. Unit Gene Stealers. Nope. Termagants.
Nope.
So, Broodlord. No, not Broodlord. He is a Neurothrope, but he's not wounded.
Okay.
So we lost a Gene Stealer and a Tyranid Warrior, lost a limb.
Is that going to be morale checks later on in the turn, or is this all pre-game?
They won't have
No, they won't
morale.
have to take morale.
The
check.
will of the hive mind is such that none of my guys are going to run away, ideally, as long as I keep my synapse in play. Okay, so we're going to do a strategy which is opportunistic advance, and what this means is that the dice roll that I get will be doubled. So I roll 3d6 for Kraken, and I'm doubling whatever result I get. So for these Gene Stealers, they're going to remove 9 plus 4. So plus 8, so 17 inches. That will do nicely. So that puts me 8 inches away.
So this is just a move.
Yeah.
With his stratagem, he got to double the advance roll. So it's just moved 17 inches.
Putting them perilously close to How do you
The
do
tip
it?
of the spear.
the tip of the
Perilously
spear.
close to the defensive gunners.
Yes. With their multi-melters.
Pass us that strategy card over here, please, Nate.
Where is it? Which one did you just use?
That one.
Let's just have a little look at this then. Opportunistic advance. In your movement phase, when you roll a dice for advancing Kraken unit. Very nice.
And Tony says tuners weren't that fast in 8th edition.
I never said that. Seventh edition, they weren't very quick.
There was me suggesting for our first game we should just do side of the table to side of the table, only for this to happen. So
well, I did say at the time that we should roll it because these guys are really quick. So this kind of it. So he's going to move 8, I believe. So that is 15 inches. You can get right up in there.
I mean, really, we could have just cut out the first movement phase and played on a 4x4 table, couldn't we?
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, so that's the end of the movement phase. We are now up to the psychic phase.
Camera. So, what's this first psychic power you're going to try and get off then?
So the first psychic power we're going to do is not what I thought it was.
Useful.
Yeah, because the unit needs to be visible, and I believe that
Yeah, you
they're-
can't
they're,
see
They're
that.
not quite visible. So let's just quickly remeasure that. Have I got any other choice targets within 24 inches?
Okay.
So I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's not going to do the horror. He's going to do a smite. He's going
Okay.
to smite. It's going to be on the rattlings,
Poor ratlings. I've already had their cover taken away from them.
and now they're going to be smitten by this broodlord.
Okay,
So
so-
there's a 5+ to cast. Well, that's a super smite.
There's a super smite. Do you get perils for a double 6 in
I
this
do
edition?
perils on a double 6.
Oh, good.
So it will be D3 mortal wounds, which is D6 mortal wounds to those rattlings. That
Could kill all the ratlings. There's only
could-
6 of them.
Is there only 6 of them? Well,
Yeah.
then I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. So
Okay.
I'm going to suffer D3 mortal wounds. Nathan, would you like to roll D3 mortal wounds?
I'd love to roll D3
for
more
my broodlords?
for you.
Oh, that's
I think I might want to use a red dice though, so I rolled a 6 on a red dice earlier.
okay.
And I'm just conscious
So we
that...
want a 1 here. That's
Oh.
perfect. So I take a mortal wound, but that does mean that the rattlings are going to take D6 mortal wound. Why don't we roll that now?
yeah, let's go for it.
So D6 mortal wounds on the rattlings. We use his nice red dice because they seem to roll a lot of 6s apparently. Well, it's 5. I think that'll do nicely. So that's 5 rattlings killed. Happy with that.
Right, I guess Nathan's going to have to come back in from his cigarette and start withdrawing some guys off this table. Hello, Nathan.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome back to the game.
Yeah. It's fun this, isn't it?
Wow, yeah. All in a day's work for the Imperial Guard.
Right, so now we are up to the Hive Tyrant. So he's got 2 powers. He has Catalyst and Onslaught. So I want both of these on himself.
Interestingly, that was also first strike.
No, there is still one.
I was was
One
unit
chap
6.
left, yes.
Oh, my
I think he's
apologies.
going to run away in a moment. I've put a dice next to him to remind me to do the old break test.
We'll see what we can do. I might be able to get a few extra cheeky shots in, possibly with some Tavares. We'll wait and see. So, Onslaught, first of all. Where have all the dice gone? So, Onslaught on himself. This will allow him to advance and charge and shoot his weapons without suffering the penalty to hit. So, can we get this off? Warp charge value is 6. 6 is what I need. Now, is your psychic? Your psychic is in the tank, so he cannot
He's
deny.
all the way over there.
So we have Onslaught on the Tyrant. And now we're going to cast Catalyst on the same chap. This is warp charge value of 6 as well. And that's a fail.
Oh dear, what a shame.
Yeah, that is a bit of a shame.
Oh dear, what a pity, never mind.
Kind of want that to go off. So we're going to spend another command point.
Do you want that to go off, Nate?
I want all of his army to go off.
So we're looking for a 4 here. It's a bit of a reach.
That's a 3! Oh dear.
Did you use a red dice?
I didn't use a red
well,
dice.
that's
Should have
good,
used
isn't
the
it?
red dice.
So I'm getting the gist at the moment that you're only slightly less killy than you could have been, but still more than killy enough.
Still pretty mean. I got the Onslaught off, which was the really important one. Catalyst would have been nice, but that's fine. Now, I've only done 2 psychic powers, and I have 2 tactical objectives that involve casting 3 psychic powers or more. So, fortunately, I have one more psyker over here. He is going to cast Dominion.
Oh, so allow me to interject. Tactical objectives are open. So
Yes.
we know what. Oh, well, I say we as if I'm taking the side of the Imperial Guard here. Well,
There you are.
just a Freudian slip there. So he knows what you're chasing. You know what he's chasing. Okay, fine.
Yeah, so interestingly, the Gene Stealer cult, modelled by Mark over there,
Beautifully modelled, we might
Beautifully
add.
modelled by Marco. They have a very, very cool stratagem which allows you to keep your tactical objectives hidden, which I saw used to excellent effect on somebody else's battle report.
Okay.
But for now, we're going to cast a minion. Now, this is a warp charge value of 5.
Roll the dice over here, Tone, so we can see what's
Yeah,
going on.
5. That's exactly what we needed.
Damn plant.
Now,
Try to keep the dice away from that
it
plant.
doesn't
will you?
benefit me in any way, shape, or form to extend the range of my instinctive behaviour, but it's what I've done. So they can shoot at whatever they like. They could already shoot at whatever they like, but I have manifested 3 psychic powers. So thanks those 2. Done.
They're in the bag, baby, yeah!
And right, so I think we're moving straight into the shooting phase.
Yeah, okay, right.
And there's not going to be a lot of shooting, so
Because you got claws. Who needs guns when you got claws, man?
they've only got little guns. So we've got these guys, and we've got the big guy. He can shoot now as well. Now I believe
Big guy, you mean Flyrant,
the
man?
Flyrant. So he's got 6 guns now. As Mark very rightly pointed out,
6 guns.
first blood is up for grabs, and if Nathan wanted to stop me from achieving that, he could spend 2 command points to stop that rattling from running away. So I ain't going to have any of that.
You're preempting that he might spend some command points here, yeah?
That's correct. So I just need to double check.
Oh, so by this you mean you could have just left it to make its test and run at the end of the
He's
turn?
wanting to guarantee the first blood by preventing me holding them there.
Well, interestingly, had Nathan left it to the morale, they only have a leadership of 5. He's lost 5 models. So
Yep.
even a 1 would have guaranteed that last model to run away. So we'd have to have spent 2 command points. Guard do have a stratagem where they can make it on a D3, but again, it's
Still
a 1
risky.
automatically going to fail it. But
50% of the time he would have failed on that anyway.
Well,
So,
on
yeah.
a 1, that 1 model's going. So, you know, Tony's just securing a job and making sure he can't spend the 2 command points to keep him around.
So next question is, how many shots are you going to take
So
on this
he
little
has
guy?
2 Devourers with Brain Leech Worms and a pair of Rending Claws. So that is Assault 12.
But far be it from me to be trying to tell you how to play the game. That sounds like overkill. Is there not something smaller you can use against this guy?
I don't have very many guns, and it's worth it.
Mark's already got the dice out. Make it happen, Tony.
Finish it.
I don't like hairy-footed little freaks.
That seems reasonable. So, he is Ballistic Skill 3. Now, because he has Onslaught, he doesn't suffer the minus to hit. Is there a minus to hit? No, there isn't, because there's no cover. Oh, no, there is, because it's... you don't get the cover save of cover from Digestive Denial.
It is still
so
technically in cover, although
he doesn't get the cover save.
He doesn't
So
get
is
the
there a
cover save.
minus to hit Rattlings?
I don't believe so.
No, they- I
They just get
understand-
additional cover
Correct.
save.
That's right.
there is not. No.
In which case, I am hitting on 3s.
Okay. Have you eaten your ice bun before you get killed?
Yeah, I've had second breakfast.
I'm not
Well, that's a pretty spectacular roll.
I'm not
so
even
we'll-
filming this
My
shit.
God. Tony, why don't you roll like that when you're not being filmed?
I don't know, but I think
Because he always turns up for the camera.
That's it. He's an exhibitionist. Now, these are, I believe, strength 6. What is the toughness of a rattling? It's not.
Oh,
gonna be
come
more
on,
than,
play
it's
fair.
not going to be more than
It's
3.
toughness 3.
It is 2.
Oh, it's 2. Oh,
It's
it's
2. So this is going to be 2s to wound.
Right, okay.
2 sweet.
Great.
Right. Well, I
Yeah.
did fail
About
one.
10 of them.
I'm just watching you, Mark, because I'm assuming there's no need to film that.
No.
I'm just going to turn the camera back when Nathan's taking the model off the table.
Well, no, he does get a save, I believe. 'cause
Oh
I think,
my God!
I think this is AP dash.
Oh my
Ability.
goodness, I've only got
So
to hit
what's his?
10
What's his?
sixes.
Now that I will film.
Because that will be spectacular if he pulls it off. So let's just double.
Spectacular isn't the word.
Interestingly, Ash did hit 4 6+ saves for a lone guardsman to keep him alive at the Throne Skulls tournament last weekend.
And it was it for
And he
a,
was holding an objective, a defend objective, so gained us 2 points by hitting 4 6s out of 4 saves.
well, that's the beauty of the game. Anything can happen. So let's just watch this rattling perish, shall
So
we?
yeah,
Anything can and won't happen.
it is AP dash. So you have your 6 up save. No, he's very.
Well, I saved him twice,
Yeah.
so
It's just the other 8 times.
it's just the other 8 spiny.
Has he got 9 wounds?
Yeah, I forgot he's toughness 24 as well, because He had an extra big breakfast.
That is now first strike.
One victory point to time. I'm going to
Going
Chalk it
well
up.
so
Number one.
far.
Let's use.
Now the only other thing we have is these two Bibles, which again are not fielded very often anymore.
But that's why we're using them, because it's fun, it's flavoursome. The Bible, a staple of the Tyranid army for 24 years. I was there 24 years ago.
You mean a staple of Tony's army?
No one else ever played it.
Back in second edition, I had one Bible. My word, that model won me more games than anything else. So, it is a 48-inch range. Heavy one. That's what we thought.
Same as your mortars.
Yes.
Not that that's going to help you.
So, what do we got in range? Yeah. Chimera or tank. I think we want to go for the tank. So I have two Bibles. They did not move. So I believe they hit on 4s. We hit
That's a
once
shame.
and we miss with one. So, the way spawn mines work, we'll work out what that one does in a minute. The one that did hit, on a 1 it does nothing. On a 2 to 5 it does a mortal wound, and on a 6 it does D3 mortal wounds. So,
Mortal wounds. Hey, Tony's back in the room.
Hello. This is the Tony we know and love.
yeah, that is the 10 we know and love. Now then, I have to place a spawn mine
Absolutely you do.
within 6 inches but more than 3 inches away. So, let's just put it about here.
If that tank was surrounded by infantry, a big mob, it wouldn't be able to be placed?
Well, if there was 6 inches worth of, or 3 inches worth of models around it, then yes, it would be able to be
Okay,
placed. But
fine.
that's not a problem. Now, let's move that out of the way. That's the shooting phase. That is the
Well,
shooting
that's nice and quick, so
These are 18
Huzzah.
inches.
that's positive.
Let's just measure. I don't think they're in range. No, they are definitely not in range.
Make sure that's 3 inches away from my tank as well. Just be pedantic arsehole.
Because we are ruled.
Hey! At
There we
2
go.
millimetres might make all the difference.
If you can't play fair, why play at all? That's what we say, isn't it, Nate?
Yeah, if you can't play fair, cheat.
Right.
If you can't cheat, fight.
So
If
it
you
is now
can't fight,
time.
wear a big hat.
It's now time for the Tyranids to do what they do best, which is to munch down on some of these units. So,
Ding, 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 dinner
ding,
time!
ding, ding, ding.
Come and get it!
Right. So we're going to have.
Oh, he's got too many tanks. I'm never going to be able to cope against all
I've got a
that.
wing. So we've got an 18 charge against these.
I can only run the entire length of the field.
How far away is this guy? Now that's a bit of a charge. It's more than 10, so it's a 10-inch charge I'm going to need to make with him. 9 inches because he has adrenal glands.
Well, you've got to do it, haven't you? Because what is it, Hellhound? Ah, it's
The Ken
the...
one, so the
Oh,
one
yeah,
that goes
right.
on the
She's dangerous.
She is very dangerous.
Yeah, baby.
Don't know how
Well, you didn't come here just to stand around and look at stuff, did you, Tone?
No, we didn't. So, but what we're going to do, we're going to charge with
It's a
the
Bible,
Gene
right?
Stealers first.
Yes, 10-1.
So,
Gene Stealers first.
would you like to roll the Overwatch for your Demolisher?
I would very much like to Overwatch for my Demolisher.
I think at this
I
point,
think I might want to hit on 5s and 6s.
I would agree.
Which I believe is 1 command point, isn't it? For the defensive
Defensive gunners.
gunners.
I believe it's 1, yes, but I'll double check. Defensive gunners, 1 CP, yes.
Oakley dokley. So, that unit is bigger than 5 models.
Yes, it is.
So it's going to be heavy D6 for my Demolisher cannon.
One.
But, because they are catch hands, I can re-roll that. So that's 4. So, 4 hits on a 5 or a 6. Let's put a red dice in there.
Does it shoot twice because it hasn't moved, or was that
Only in the shooting phase.
Yeah.
I believe.
You sure?
You're on the camera, Mark. This is where you should be by the rule book.
I know.
You're out of position now.
Look up grind advance, which I believe is at the start of the...
Yeah, it's in the special rules.
First page or first couple of pages. Grinding of
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the white hot excitement of a game of 40k.
So it can only shoot its weapon twice in the following shooting phase.
Okay.
Oh well. Right, so hitting on 5s and 6s.
With...
That's 3 hits.
That is 3 hits.
I'm guessing this is strength 8.
Strength 10.
Strength 10, so it's going to be 2s to wound.
That is all 3 wounded.
Believe you have 5+ invulnerable saves, Tone. Is that
Do
correct?
indeed.
Oh, the
From?
old invuns.
They have a 5
They have
plus
a
invuln.
5 up invuln.
I've made 2 of them.
Made
So-
two.
Wow.
Quite respectable.
So 1 Gene Stealer is popped.
What's the name of that 5+ invuln? Is that
Okay.
Lightning fast reflexes.
right? Okay.
So, I have
They dodged the big shell.
2 multi-melters.
5s and 6s.
Nope. And then a heavy bolter. No. Wow.
Okay.
Okay then.
One
That's
hit.
gonna be a dead tank.
Hopefully. So what do we say? 8 inches.
I'll get in anticipation where you're rolling your dice. This
Yep.
looks like your new favourite spot.
This is a good spot to roll dice. We need 8 inches. Let's see what we get.
Oh,
With an 11.
definitely is.
That is exactly what I wanted to see.
So you get to get most of that unit in now.
Hopefully so.
Let's go eat a tank.
Let's go in the tank. So give me a second and then we'll move these guys and see what we need to do.
That's very bad.
Yeah. So he can get all the way around to there. A bit further back, so I need to go around.
The wrap and trap.
That's
Not that
it.
there's going to be any need for trapping
Well,
after this.
There's not gonna be a lot left off here.
you say that, but actually they might struggle.
Might struggle. He's got so many tanks, and I've only got poor little gene stealers with their massive rending claws. And they're 5 up invulnerable save.
He's so enthusiastic, he just did a swan dive into the side of the tank.
Their main issue is going to be that they're not getting +1 to hit.
Because
Because I don't think he's going to be able to leave him within 6 of the Brute Lords. So they're going to be hitting on 3s.
I mean, I
Going to be
could.
wounding
I
on
could
6s.
daisy chain.
Is it toughness 8 for a Bloomer Rust?
must be.
Certainly toughness
Apologies.
7. Toughness 8, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be wounding on 6s, but of course 6s are rending claws, I believe with -3 or 4.
Okay.
So that will
So-
go straight through the armour. But
Okay.
can he do 14 wounds? That's going to be
And if
the...
you
A
can't,
lot of attacks.
I've got some wonderful new homemade damage markers.
Yes.
Have you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, I see.
Well, we'll break them out if
Momentarily.
needed.
Hopefully, I'll get to
So-
use a few.
So the question is, does Tony Conga line
Conga line.
Conga.
Elaborate.
to leave himself within 6 inches of that Brood Lord, giving him +1 a hit?
Okay, so even though he's rolled 11 on his charge, he doesn't have to move the full
Doesn't have to move for 11, no. Not everyone has to pile in. He can only get so many models to pile in, because you have to be either within an inch of the model you're attacking, or within an inch of a model that's within an inch of the model.
Okay.
So you can only fight in certain ranks.
Right, so these guys, they're going to have to be slightly up and round. I can't put them on this terrain to be able to wrap them round when they consolidate in.
And so that
This is
means,
the wobbly model syndrome.
so, but they are where they are.
They're not in
No.
base contact with the
Just
tank.
yet.
That's crucially important. They're not
Because if they're in
contact.
base,
They can't get any
they
closer.
can't get any closer. Because you get a 3-inch consolidation, but you have to move closer to the model. So you can still go in a line as long as you actually end up closer to the model at the end of it.
We'll
If
see how that
makes sense.
plays out in a bit then, I
Yeah.
suppose. Yeah, okay.
What's the range on the tank? On the tank's flamer?
8 inches, I believe.
8.
Yeah.
Well, then I might as well make a charge because
Yeah,
can't
because you
overwatch.
can't overwatch him.
It's a 10-inch charge. So let's do that.
Does it have a heavy bolter or a heavy flame on the front?
It's got a heavy bolter,
So that will get to overwatch.
No, we'll get to Overwatch.
the heavy bolter shots, but that's not particularly scary for a
No.
firing.
But more scary than nothing at all.
Yes. Better
So,
than firing at it.
shall we roll 3 Overwatch dice?
Oh,
No
Nope.
hits.
Right, so we need a big charge, but I think it would be good if we get this off. That's an 8.
So that hasn't succeeded.
I
We
would
needed a
need-
You
9.
need a 5, your third chance.
I think I needed a 6. I think it was 9 and 10.
It was 10.
but you can get it with
You get
9
plus
with your
1,
adrenal
right?
glands,
Oh, that's
can't you?
correct, yes. So I need +1.
How many command points are you down to?
Down to 6.
I also like to live life dangerously.
What's this command point going to cost you?
Well, I've only got 6 left, but...
You got any way of making any back?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I tell a lie. If I kill characters with Gene Stealers... You know what? At this stage, if I can shut down the firepower of that thing, I think it's worth doing. So we're going to re-roll. We're going to command re-roll. So I've gone...
How many CPs you got left, Nathan?
7.
So keeping one of the 4s. We're looking for a 5. No.
Excellent.
Charge
He does
not
not
made.
make it. I think...
Pleased about that, Nathan?
Oh, well chuffed, yeah.
Good,
I'm
good.
already going to be losing 1 tank. Don't need to make it 2.
I think that's all she can do this turn. So, into combat. So now we're going to pile in. So he can move 3 inches and then tuck in to about there. I can't quite get around.
Ah,
If I
so
don't-
I see. So,
So
you're
he's technically finished closer to the model.
right, but also further past the model.
Oh, further past
meaning that more of these guys following
Can
on
get in.
So he can get...
because you have to be in contact with the vehicle
One,
to
within
fight
1
it.
inch of it,
Within 1 inch.
or within 1 inch of someone that's within 1 inch.
A base width.
Yeah.
Right, so we are going to be able to wrap and trap. That is the important thing.
Yeah.
So when we get round to this in a minute, Mark, maybe you know how many attacks each of these guys are going to be
I
having.
believe they're going to be 4 attacks each because they are more than 10.
That's correct.
I believe they get +1 attack for being more than 10. And depending what happens here, I mean, he might sacrifice for some extra attacks the ability to...
Do more powerful attacks.
For more attacks, he might sacrifice the ability to hit on 2s. I don't know whether he's going to carry that conger on.
So if we do that, and then shuffle them forward, squeeze him in.
You've basically got another guy in.
Yeah. So
So this looks to me to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Gene Stealers.
well, that's only 40 attacks.
Oh.
That's
Hitting on
mathematics.
2s.
Correct. You seem very underprepared. Where be your dice?
Yeah, we had a big
Let's get
stack
some
of those.
dice. Do you... If I do kill this thing, I can then, instead of consolidating, I can move and advance as if it was my movement phase. So I may still be able to wrap and trap another unit if I get really lucky and kill this guy. But I think we're going to be pretty lucky to see that happen. Okay,
2 of these.
2 of these. Hitting on 2s.
No re-rolls because you're copy Tyranids.
Yep. But yeah, hitting up 2s. There's a
a lot
few
of
ones
one.
in there.
Excellent.
So let's get rid of those.
All aboard the Tony Show.
6 ones. I mean, that's about average,
7
right?
ones.
For 27 ones? I could... No. Brilliant.
Your issue with counting, that's a little bit.
That's why I struggle. So,
You want to go straight to the wounds, or you want to do the rest of your hits?
yeah, we'll do the wounds and then we'll work out what else. So we need 6s to wound here, and they're just going to go straight through.
1.
One.
And is it 1 damage?
1 damage.
It will be. So we're currently on 1. We remember that.
Well, that went really well for the first 20 dice.
So you're saying about advancing on to another unit after you've killed this one, yeah?
I think that might have been a bit optimistic.
I don't feel so bad about my little tank now.
So, hitting on 2s.
Oh, more Tony Kane style roll in there. Another 5 ones.
6 ones.
6
Another
ones.
6 ones. So that was
13
out
out
of
of 40.
40 dice
No,
rolls.
that is
13
That
ones.
is 5.
5.
What is wrong with you today, Anthony?
12 out of 40. And Tony's going back to school.
It's been a long week.
Considering Tony works with 1s and 0s, you think you'd be able to count them, wouldn't you?
Right, 6s again. Come on, we want a few more of these.
3, I'm going for.
2.
2.
I meant in
3
total.
3 in total. That's what you're going for. So we've done 3 wounds to that.
Taking the Demolisher down 2.
9 wounds.
And does that put it into its second tier of power?
Doubt it.
It does not, no.
Damn it! I'll have to wait to get the one
Token down.
So, I believe you get to hit back and then it's consolidated.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, you do.
I get to hit back with my weapon skill of 6.
Tank fist. Weapon skill of
3
6.
attacks.
Weapon skill 6 conferring what to hit? 6. Oh, sorry, it's 6 plus,
Yeah,
isn't it? Right, okay, yeah.
1.
Oh! How strong is it?
Strength 7.
So it's 3 to wound.
Ah! Death to the straw heads. 5+ needed?
No!
Where do you take it from? Around the vehicle?
Anywhere I like.
Anywhere you
So
like.
we're gonna break the conga.
Go at the back of the conga line. It pays to be first.
So we've got first strike. That's 1. Swarm. Am I controlling more objectives than my opponent? I believe I am. I've got 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So that is 1 more victory point. Dominate. Did I master 3 psychic powers this turn? I did.
You
So
did.
that's another victory point. And master the warp, which would be 1, but because I mastered 3, that is D3 victory points. This is where
Down to the crater.
where's that red dice gone?
Oh, I'm not
Red
letting you
dice
play
are
with
wound
my
only.
red dice anymore.
Red dice are wound only. Decision made.
Right.
It's the big
trucker.
3.
So that is now 6 victory points.
Nathan, draw his 3 tactical objectives.
We have
A mission critical objective.
the tactical objective is generated. Roll a d6. Score 1 victory point if you control the corresponding objective marker. Well, it was controlled by your opponent at the start of your turn, and you control it at the end. You score d3.
So we're looking at objective 5.
All the way over there, I believe.
No. Let's find it.
Must be this one here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, obviously my rattlings would have charged into close combat, defeating
The Gene Stealers
that.
were objective secured.
So we're going to struggle that a little bit.
The next one is Hammer of the Empire. Score 1 victory point if you destroyed an enemy unit that was controlling an objective marker at the start of the turn.
Maybe you could whack those biovals or something.
Maybe.
Current effects that's on objective 5.
Yeah. It's not looking good so far. And secure objective 6. That's
Huzzah!
okay.
Oh, hello.
Which is in the crater of doom. 3 from the centre.
3 from the centre. Okay,
Yeah.
so I need to reverse about an inch. Okity kokity. Right. That's everything moved, I reckon.
Okay.
So that's the movement phase done. You got
Yep.
your Lehman Russ went a little bit further on there. Ogrins are ready to charge.
Yep.
None of these chimeras moved down here, did they? No.
That one did, and this one did.
Oh, okay,
just
they
to
called
bring
forward a
into the field of fire the Hive Tyrant. Plane has zoomed up the field to fly over the Gene Stealers, where they're going to drop off their tactical bombs. Fly up. Straight
Oh yeah, the
field.
flyer went straight at the
Going
table.
to chuck its bombs out on those G Stealers, and then I've not really decided what its guns are going to open up on yet.
Mm-hmm.
The little the little Bane Wolf thing has moved up. It's going to whack that Tyrant in the face. A couple of these have shuffled a little bit to give shots on the flying Hive Tyrant, and he has moved to be a little bit closer to do shooty also. They've moved up.
So is your Psyker, because we're moving into the psychic phase next, is he going to be able to do some psychic powers out the tank?
No.
No,
So we're on to the shooting phase then.
we are indeed. It is going to fire its chem cannon at that mother trucker there. Hitting a 4. Now I could re-roll it with Decapitation, but it's highly likely for it to be poop. So I'll stick with 4. Wounding on 2s.
Oh.
There's a 1.
And still 3 wounds, minus 3 AP.
Well, he has a 4+ invulnerable save.
Oh, I thought he would, the big chucker.
Can we see from here?
Yes, we can.
So 4+ invulnerable. He makes all of them.
Oh my days.
What a beast.
How many wounds would it have caused?
They're only 1 each.
There anyway.
Okay.
So, might as well fire the heavy bolts at it as well. 1 hit. 1
It's a
wound.
wound. It's AP -1, so you got through it, so it's a 4-up. Invulnerable save. He makes that one too.
D6 battle cannon. 6.
Oh!
That's what we won't be re-rolling that.
Are you sure?
So,
Now he's -1
oh, I get to
hit.
shoot it twice as well. Shall I roll for what the second one is? That's a 4. I won't.
I'd stick with that.
10 shots
So
with a
that's
battle.
10 battle cannon shots.
And he's a tank commander, so I guess he hits on 3s, but it's 4s because of my.
Is he a tank commander?
He isn't. The tank commander is the one engaged by all the genius.
Ah,
skills.
so
he's
he's hit
on
on
4s.
5s. then.
-1 is 5s.
And it moves.
You ignore it because it's
His turret weapon he ignores.
turret weapon.
gotcha.
I ignore it. So it's
But
4
no, he's
pluses.
still
Still
5s
fives
because
of
he's
mine.
generically
Ah,
-1 to hit.
Oh.
Because he's warlock.
Oh.
Or whatever it was.
Well, that's alright because
You got
that's
a few
5
in there.
5s. Well, 2 5s and 3 6s. Strength 8.
3s to wound. Oh, 3 of them.
How many damage does the battle cannon do?
I'm just wondering whether to re-roll one of those to try and get it 4 wounds because it does D3 damage, doesn't it? The battle cannon. I haven't got a lot of other things that are potentially going to hurt it, so I'm going to re-roll the 2.
So there was only 3.
There was only 3.
Twisted one, but.
Oh, there you go. And I'm down to 6 command points.
So, 4+ invulnerables. Can he keep it up? He can't.
No, excellent.
2 go through.
So, got 2 wounding dice through, each doing D3 damage.
That's it.
That's the kitty. That's 5 wounds.
He's got 12, so he's down to 7. We've got a.
Okay.
Does this thing get weaker as it gets shot up?
He does.
Yeah. Does that mean he's in his like second tier yet of ability?
He wants to get that wound.
I've been colouring in discs all morning.
It does, doesn't it, Anthony?
7. I'm not. I think actually.
I think it's
he's
6.
Well, let's try and hit it with some heavy bolters and see if we can get your funky little dice out. So, this will be hitting on 6s because it's moved with the heavy bolters, correct?
Yeah.
I didn't re-roll the ones to hit. That's annoying. Right, but I'll remember on this one. So I've hit you once,
Can we?
and I've wounded.
Another wound. 4 up. He's alright.
Oh, come on already!
And just to be
If
really
you were
clear,
allowed me to re-roll the
6.
one,
Yeah, you should do if there was one.
I would have missed
You would
it.
have missed anyway. Okay.
So there you go.
think there was,
Justice.
okay, so you reckon there was 1-1? Was
There
it?
was 1 in there, so that's fine.
So just to be really clear, it is 6, at which point he is degrading.
Okay, that's
Not-
fine. So
not
I
where he is
need,
at the
I
moment.
need to shoot everything else at it,
Yeah.
basically,
Okay.
in a hope that something.
Unfortunately, you're
something-
not going to get Tone to throw away tactical objectives by doing this.
He's a character.
Yeah, he's a character.
But he has
And
no
he's got a
tactical
warlock.
objectives.
Yeah, but you haven't got it in your hand.
Well, there's that too.
That's my point. So,
Maths and things being in front of you are not your strong point. Right, multi laser.
On what? Half tyrant.
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it?
5 to hit.
2
Or 6
hits.
is to hit. It's, yeah.
Either way,
Is
it's
the
2
turret
hits.
weapon minus.
It's a heavy weapon, so yes,
Yeah,
minus.
so what
It's
is
2 hits.
Strength 6.
Toughness 7.
Or 1 wound.
no AP. 3+.
No AP. It is 3+.
Why'd you tell him that? 3 heavy bolters. Is that going to be 6s to hit? So they are not hits.
Is it 3 heavy bolters or.
Well, 3 heavy bolter shots.
3 heavy bolter shots? If you moved with it, it's 6s to hit. Because he's normally 4s.
Yeah,
And then minus 2.
I did move with that one, sadly. Right then.
Oh, shit.
This one, 6s. What else can I
You've
shoot
got his
at?
last gun array to fire,
Oh, it has got las gun array. That will be within range, I suspect.
which is rapid fire 3.
Yeah, so 6 shots.
If it's within 24.
Yeah, it'd be within 24 there.
Sorry, if
We've
it's
got-
within 12.
It's got 2 arrays though, isn't it? You get to fire
2
both,
last gun arrays,
I
yes.
believe.
Yeah.
It's not going to be within
So
24.
it's 6
definitely
shots,
in
if it's
range.
within 12, it's.
So these are 5s.
2 hits,
Oh,
but then 6s to wound, I'm assuming.
That's a
God.
cocked die. Nope.
Okie dokie.
Next one.
Yeah. Let's take a break from shooting at the Flyrun and consider what else I could or should be shooting at. I need to try and get some tactical objectives. And the best way of doing that is killing those
Them's the
Flyers.
rules.
No, I will carry on. So, this one didn't move, so he's going to have 3 multi-lasers, hit twice, hit once, because you're at -1 being the jobby. Cock die. Well, not really.
Was it strength? That is wound.
That's wound.
And it's AP dash. It's 3 plus.
So, 3. Yay! You can get your little dice scout!
Oh!
No.
What?
No.
You're going to command point it.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, you douchebag!
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm still going to use it.
Yeah.
Right, film it.
I
Film
don't
it.
know what's happening, but they're all excited. So
This means he's in condition amber. And because I always think I can never remember these things, we can put that nicely on his base, just like that. Ta-da! As a very clear reminder that he's not as effective as he was a moment ago.
Right then. 1 hit from a heavy bolter.
did that thing move?
No, this one didn't move.
Okay. Yep.
Failed a wound.
Amber.
And then this one did move.
Amber.
So 6s for the multi-laser.
Oh, more ones, no, terrible.
For the heavy bolter. Ah, I didn't do lasgun arrays.
Go on then.
I'll do both
You got-
of them.
you got 2
Oh, no.
sets of.
Yeah,
24 inch range?
doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, she's all good, baby.
So 12 darts. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Yeah.
There's 6s to win, yeah.
Yama.
Nope.
It's a cock
It's a
die.
cock die. No. Good.
Excrement.
That's all you're shooting now, yeah?
No.
No, he's got still big flying thing to.
I got a big fly thing and I got these mother truckers. So. I think I should fire everything at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to fire the moles out as well. So let's go with the heavy bowler for this guy first. 1 hit. Failed a wound. Heavy bolt from that one. 1 hit. Failed wound. Right then.
Good.
So this one's mortar. You roll 2d6 and pick the highest. I'll take 6.
That's the 4, yeah?
Once again, maths is a failure for you, Anthony. 6 is a bigger number than 4.
You could just roll the other one as well, because you
Oh,
fired.
yeah.
Everything's firing at it anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, so
just do it
1,
longer.
2 was now.
It's 11 in
Because
total.
it's
you
the
catch, yeah?
catch, and I can re-roll one as well. So
Yeah.
I keep 5.
Oh, look, that's 12 shots.
So this doesn't get any bonuses to hit because of it's the nature of the weapon or anything like that. I mean,
I don't believe so.
No.
I've got it printed out
didn't move.
somewhere, but have misplaced my code.
so you're going to be hitting probably on 5.
Do you want to have a look through that? There you go. I think I'm going to be hitting on 5.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Go for it.
Oh! Daddy like. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Grading
6.
parts. This
Five,
goes 4 plus
6.
5 plus 6 plus. Yeah.
So there's 2 4s, but there's no additions or you don't get a cover save from it.
You don't. That's what I was
think
And
kind of
it's
getting
fires
at.
indirect, isn't it?
Yeah,
You don't need line of sight.
So 4 hits. Oh, 6
Six
hits.
hits.
And what's it? Strength
6.
6. And he's toughness 7. So it's 5s to wound.
5s to wound.
Two
That's
of
2 wounds.
This is 1 damage.
AP is minus something.
Minus anything.
there.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. So it's 4 pluses.
Oh!
Yes! My game?
No, I've still got the flyer to shoot. And I've still got close combat.
Yeah.
Been user rated.
So no, just quickly, what's going on here?
So I flew over the Gene Stealers. I'm going to drop my tactical bombs on it.
Yes.
A D6 for each model in the unit, up to a maximum of 10. So I've got 10 dice. I believe it's on a 6, or it might be 5 and 6. Mark is just checking that now. So, oh, well, there's no
Okay.
5s
Make a
there,
difference.
so that doesn't matter.
We have 2, and is it mortal wound?
I believe they are mortal wounds as they are blown to smithereens.
Very well.
Tactical bombs. 5 plus.
Oh, I wish there was some fun.
Doesn't make a difference.
That was a pretty bad roll, no.
That was a terrible one. That was a Tony Kane roll. But what can I say? Let's go something. Right then. Long barrel autocannon.
72-inch range, long barrel.
72-inch
Not
range.
48 as we first
How many
got.
shots?
No.
How many shots?
32.
So you've just got one of them, has he?
It's hit. Yep.
And this is going at the.
Forced wound. High tyrant. He is wounded. Minus something, but it'll be a 4 up in bum.
That is correct.
You're putting a lot of firepower onto this thing.
Well, I've got to.
That's a 2.
Excellent. And it's 2 damage.
Yeah, so he's down.
Dropping it to 4 wounds.
Incorrect. A long barrel autocannon is D3 damage.
Oh,
that
it gets
could
better.
be good or could be bad. That's
2
just-
wounds.
Wounds.
Do you want to re-roll it?
I've already used a reroll in the shooting phase.
That'd
I
be
think.
noted.
Yeah. Okay. 2 las cannons.
The twin las cannon.
Sounds dangerous. No, hang on. So the 6 is a hit, the 4 is a miss, I'm assuming. Can he hit? What's his... I guess a 4 plus ballistic skill, minus 1 for moving.
So
minus-
3 plus ballistic skill.
Oh,
That's a hit then.
that's definitely a hit.
Is
There's
the 4
minus 1 for a heavy weapon
And minus 1
and
to
minus
hit.
1 to hit. So,
So-
So
5.
4 missed,
Oh,
but
okay.
6 hit. It's 3 to wound.
Oh, no.
What a touch.
That's
Oh,
where I
time.
want the
That's what you
reroll.
needed.
Try and hide my disappointment.
Yeah. Real serious buggeration. Right.
My go?
No, fuck's sake, it's my chargy bit now. The only assaulty unit I have.
I'll do it right. Oh.
Right. Well,
We'll get onto the old.
I assume I'm going to
I
be
was going to
in.
get close to the.
Yeah, I don't get any Overwatch.
So I've rolled a
Green.
4-inch charge.
Just.
No, it's going to be 13 attacks, hitting on 3s.
13 that hitting 3, strength 5, I guess, or 6.
You haven't forgotten the flesh tornado, have you?
Strength 5. No, I'm using my flesh tornado.
Excellent.
Okay. I am going to do a stratagem.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going
How
to
many
play.
CP is it?
It is 1 CP.
Okay. Down 5.
Down 4.
Down 4. Excellent.
Mm.
Good down.
Caustic Blood. I am turning my Gene Stealers into Xenomorphs. Any
Okay.
Gene Stealers that you kill on a 6, they will inflict a mortal wound back on the enemy that inflicted them.
Okay. That's fine.
You don't seem phased standing there with your big muscular
Oh,
wounds.
you have a lot of
Your
wounds.
3 wounds, huh?
So, Nave, you're currently 4 attacks on Ogrin,
Yep. 5 for the bonus.
5 for the bonehead.
Hitting on 3.
17.
That is correct.
Ah. Yes, I didn't add up. See, I'm a failing grammar school boy too. Rightio. There's a lot of 1s and 2s there.
I
Ones
feel
and
that that
twos.
is justified based on some of the dice rolling I got. So, I'll give it
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. What toughness are your guys?
I'm toughness 4. You're wounding on 3s. That's pretty good.
Good.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wounded.
7
Minus 1 AP.
faulty thalers.
Is it -1 AP?
Yes, because they are hitting with their
Doesn't
Ogrin
matter.
Viper guns.
Because these guys have a 5+ invulnerable save.
Don't look at me like that. Read the fucking codex.
Oh, well, we made a few of
Oh, that
those.
is right, is it?
4 gene stealers have been mercilessly cut down. Well, that's
Excellent.
handy. We'll just use those 4 over here.
That's good.
Now then, when
4
they
is
die,
better than none.
there's a chance of inflicting some mortal wounds back on you. They do not.
Excellent. Glad you wasted that command point.
So am I.
So is it my go and I get to hit you with my tank
You
first?
do indeed.
Well, it's 3 romping attacks hitting on 6s. But I probably wouldn't have done it anyway. Ah!
What?
2 6s.
DOS.
Strength 7, I guess, or 6.
7 now.
Well, that's going to be 1 wound, 1 miss. So 18.
Yeah, it's not going to make a massive amount of difference. 1 gene steal at this stage, so I'll save you reroll. You got 1 save to make, old boy.
He makes it.
Okay.
That's his turn to attack back. So how many have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So interestingly, they have 4 attacks if there's 10 or more models. So it didn't occur to me to check, but I guess if it was 10 models, it might have been worth re-rolling that one, because if you drop him down, that would have been a ton of less attacks. But as it is, we still got 44 attacks coming in.
44 attacks.
Hitting on 3s. Now then, on the Ogrins, hitting on 3s. No re-rolls. Wow. These Gene Stealers are struggling. Okay. Toughness of an Ogrin. Guessing it's going to be higher than 4.
It is. It's toughness 5.
So it's going to be 5s to wound. And 6s are ending. That's a cold dice.
Right. A fellow 6s.
So, the 6s are -4.
Okay.
So that's 4 wounds at -4.
Yep.
So I believe that's going to be 1
That's-
dead in the thingy.
Yeah.
And then this is -1.
Okay.
So you got
So-
1 save of -1.
So I've got a 6-up save for that guy. Nope.
Nope. So that is 5 wounds. 24 attacks going in against the tank.
We do indeed.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Put that one to one side. 24. 3s. Ugh, there's so many 1s and 2s. That's not too bad. Now we need 6s, and these are just going to go straight through. Three of them.
Okay. So now the 6.
I think that does degrade you as well.
I believe it does degrade me. He's going to get another one of his little markers out.
This is your command tank as well, isn't he? So
He is.
counts as a character.
Do you want to get your counters out?
I think you know the answer to that.
What's happened to him? Is he in amber condition or red condition?
Amber, I believe, down to 6 on the command tank.
Gene Stealers did pretty well.
Grab it, Tone. It's right behind you.
Yep, he's in amber.
So I like below 10 yet? Oh, June Steelers.
No.
No,
Still
so not.
11.
Morale phase. Only going to be me to roll for the Ogrins,
How
isn't
many
it?
Ogrins
think they-
fail? Now,
So
let's have a quick look.
their leadership-
There's some things you can do here with guard as well. So, Ogrins are leadership 8 with the bonehead.
So, they
There's
can't,
no way
They can't fail.
fail.
Okay.
Excellent. So, as far as tactical objectives are concerned, I score a measly 1.
For
Securing objective.
Objective 6.
very well.
So,
So we're on to Tony's turn. So, Tony, this is the end of your second movement phase.
Not yet, no.
Not quite the end, but we're getting towards it. So we've got these Gene Stealers charging down this left flank here. You said that they're going after the
Can you give me a second?
guard HQ.
Or don't?
So I'm just doing a summary of what you've got up to here. The Termagants moved out down there to attack that. We've got the Tyranid warriors over on the right flank there. They're moving towards this Chimera and looks like a hell of a matchup. And Nath, what happened down here with this Flyrant?
well, it looks like it's come over. It's going to be getting into combat with something, so that I can't shoot the hell out of it anymore.
Oh my god, and there's these two Screamer Killers moving down the middle of the board as well.
Yeah, it's all looking very bad news.
Tony looks stressed out. He was looking up something about Death Leaper. What was you trying to work out, man?
Where I could put him.
No.
I think we're going to put him over there.
How far away is he going to be?
9 inches.
Has got to be 9 inches, so you definitely can't get in behind.
No. So I'll have to go next to the Gene Stealers.
Okie dokie.
If you'd be so kind, Mark.
So we're going to put you 9 inches away.
Perfect. So he does.
Pretty good, I'm guessing, based on the performance of your stuff up till now.
Yeah, it's cracking the shell. If I can crack the shell, he will get the gooey insides.
Happy Easter.
Cracking the shit.
Hey!
Okay, so we are up to the psychic phase.
You're tuning.
That's my...
It's absolutely terrifying.
Psychic shenanigans. So, the Swarm Lord, a brute, Hive Tyrant, he's not Swarm Lord, he's not quite that mean. He has got Catalyst, Onslaught, I don't need to worry about Onslaught.
I think Catalyst would be a good shout at this point.
Catalyst would be a good shout,
Maybe a
probably a
smite.
smite. So let's start with Catalyst, which I believe is a 6 up to cast.
Nathan still has his Psyker in the vehicle,
So I don't get
so
to
you won't be
deny.
able to deny.
Nope, he
That's
has
fine.
failed to do that. He's failed twice to do that. But he is powered up. I think I need it, don't I, at this stage? He's a bit of a juicy target now.
What are you doing then, Tony? You're going to re-roll?
Re-roll, so we're down to 3.
It's turn 2, and you're already down to 3.
Ah, there we go.
Got it off.
So we've got Catalyst up, I'll leave that up there. And then he's going to smite, it's going to be on the tank.
On the Demolisher.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Not this time, pal.
No, he's
Trying to
struggling.
make a movie? Not this time, pal.
Then we're going to cast the Horror.
The horror.
The Horror. In fact, no, we're not. We're going to do a smite from the Broodlord. So this is going to be on a 6+ now.
Correct.
Nope. This Shadow in the Warp thing is not happening. And then we're going to do another smite from the Neurothrope over there.
So,
Going to be on a 7. No. I should have done that one first.
yes, I thought you should have done personally.
Something wrong with our bloody psychers today.
Yes, their heads are itching.
Up their anuses.
Well, I got the really important one off. That's the thing, and I didn't need to get lots of psychic powers off this turn, so I'm happy.
Do Tyranids have anuses, Mark? Do we?
I call it the gene hole.
Okay. Shooting.
Great. Where do we begin?
So let's start with 12 shots from the Hive Tyrant in on this Chimera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. He's hitting on 3s.
You didn't pop smoke, Nate.
No.
He shot.
Ah, yeah, true.
So hitting on 3s.
Loving the ones and twos.
Tony just went full Tony.
That's it. So
Not quite full, Tony. Something did hit.
True.
5s to wound. We have a single
Oh,
wound.
what a beauty.
And I believe he will have a 3-up armour save. Which
Yeah,
he
he
passes.
Well,
But that's okay.
I don't know what to say about that.
Alright, everybody's in range. And everybody's got line of sight.
I have a feeling that Chimera is going to be more like tissue paper, but
6. 1.
8th edition armour is very solid. It's very hard to dislodge. Very hard to dislodge. Unless you're taking some big anti-tank weaponry.
I've not
This
really
is
got
quite
much
quite a solid guard list, I would say.
hitting on 4s.
Tune of Warriors, here we go.
That's a bit better.
Are they 3s normally then, are they?
No, 4s normally. They didn't advance.
Oh, I thought they advanced. Apologies. I will retract my comment.
No, they did advance.
They did advance,
They did
because you
advance.
rolled the dice for them, yeah.
Well done. 1 extra one has missed.
Oh my god, there's a lot of 5s and 6s in there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
So what shot at the thingy first time? Ah, him and his.
And he didn't advance, he just moved 12. So, it is...
Because he's in amber condition, which means
Yeah.
he can only move 12. Conveniently
can
displayed
he
by the amber
12 in
damage dice, damage marker there.
Yeah, it's normally 18.
I appreciate that hammer dice damage marker. It's made my life a lot easier.
Yeah. So, that's
This is
going to be
an instant visual
5s to wound.
Oh!
Aye there.
Tony just went full mark.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm happy about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And he counted correctly.
dash, I believe. Roll them, I'll double check them.
Oh!
Cock die.
Well, I think we're only dropping one.
That's a good response.
Even if it's
It
minus
is AP
one.
dash.
Yeah, there we go. So,
One
one
wound.
wound.
Well, like I said, shooting is not my forte.
And a weak.
The 2 Screamer Killers are going to do their bioplasmic screams on this chem tank.
Plasma burps.
Plasma burps indeed.
Terrible
They
acid
They
reflux.
have the worst reflux.
You should squirt Gaviscon.
Omeprazole for that.
Get the Gaviscon out the end of the gun, squirt it straight down their mouths.
Now,
Neutralise
I
that.
should do this one at a time, but I'm going to do them both together because
You don't feel you're going to kill what they're shooting?
I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill what they're going to
Okay.
shoot. So, 2d6 shots. Oh, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4,
9.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Strength for this?
It is strength 7, AP minus 4. So it's going to hurt, but I've got to hit with it first. There's 4s to hit.
Did they advance?
They did not. You've got a few hits in. And I believe you're toughness 7, aren't you?
I am.
So it's going to be 4s to wound, and these are just going to go straight through. And they do, 3 of them, dealing 1 damage each.
Okay. If you would be so kind. I think it has 12 wounds also.
Excellent system being employed here by these veteran gamers using red dice for wounds. Pay attention to this at home, children.
They only have 11 wounds.
So we're down to 8, are we?
Down to 8.
Does that mean it's in amber condition as far as its damage is concerned?
No. Just going to check the chimeras as well, make sure that is right.
Yeah, I think the red wound dice.
Chimeras only have
helps.
10 to
And I
begin
think
with.
always try and count down
So,
if you can. I mean, some people use D10s, D20s, whatever.
Yeah.
But counting down, everyone knows where they're at then. And it works with the damage brackets.
Yeah.
Because if someone says, oh, he's taken 5, well, then you're having to add and subtract all the time.
And we know that today Tone would find that especially hard.
Yeah.
And no adding and subtracting, thank you very much. Right, so, how tough is this flyer? What is his toughness?
It's -1 to hit, toughness 7, I believe. Where are the papers? Over there.
So -1. These termagants are going to be hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s.
Toughness is 7.
What's the termagant's range?
18, I believe.
Then everybody.
Yeah.
We're all in. And I'm in.
3 termagants are going to shoot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 11,
Flesh borers.
16, 17, 18, 19, 23. So -1 hits fast, so it is 5s to hit.
Daddy-o.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad, huh?
I can live with that. They were not hits. Alright. Now then, 5s again.
Mm-hmm.
Not so brutal.
2.
2 wounds.
Any AP?
No.
So that's 3 up saves then.
3 up saves on this plane. That's
I believe it's 3 up. I'll double check after I've roll rated.
oh, it's very important in this case.
Very significant.
Yeah.
I'll say 3 plus.
Yep, he's fine.
Flying
That
tank.
is not effective.
Yeah.
Very well. Well, that's all the shooting. Let's start with the first Screamer Killer. Going in against the Chem Tank. Would you like to Overwatch?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Well, once it's in combat, I can't overwatch anything else, can I?
It's not a trick
So-
question. I was just
Of course I'm gonna fucking shoot it. Right.
No defensive gunners, because you all got hit with the turret now.
Yeah, well, I hit with the turret. Plus, I think defensive guys can own. Oh no, it's vehicles, isn't it? It's not just tanks. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to all hit with the thing that's important. Getting a few
3 heavy
potential
bolt shots probably ain't going to help, is it?
not worth command point spendage. So I'll keep that one.
Yeah, 5 shots.
5 automatic hits.
With the goo gun.
In the crater.
4 wounds.
What's the AP on this?
-3, I believe, but it might be minus.
Is that worth a command point?
Ooh, that could be worth a command point, couldn't it? Yep. Let's bring that down to 5. Excellent. So that's 5.
No,
Oh,
it
no,
hasn't got
sorry,
involved.
no,
Carnifex.
it's the
Yes,
Carnifex.
6 up save. But he doesn't degrade, so it's okay. Nope, he's taken 5 wounds. He has 3 left.
Good. 3 heavy bolt
Excellent.
shots could finish him off potentially on 6s.
3 6s, 5, probably 3 6s.
Nope.
Nope.
Defensive gunners might have helped.
Yeah,
But it was a risk.
yeah.
So let's just clarify what he needs. Probably about 2 or 3 inch charge.
And I'm in.
Easy.
9 inches is going to do it. But we are going to go round the back.
Now, if you're going to go through this wood, you've got -2 to charge.
Okay, that's fine.
wood's on
There will be
-2 to charge,
7 inches
Okay.
to run round. So he can get into that little crevice in there. I'm fine with him being pretty much in base contact.
That's good.
Wobbly model,
How many wounds you got? 3.
3 left.
What's your prediction here, Nath? Do you think when he
Dead.
starts?
Oh, it's going to pop that tank.
But they do blow up on a 4+.
They do blow up, which is always. Yeah.
Sorry, should I have
Did we not
mentioned
mention
that?
that?
Yeah, they do blow up pretty easily.
Oh no, I thought explodes on 6.
no.
No.
Not
Because it's
oh,
full
no,
of
because they've got the
yeah.
big tanks.
full of chemically goodness.
And it's how many more
And why
wounds
did you
when
tell-
that thing explodes?
Oh, I'm just
Should
going
I
to
let that guy charge in first? So,
This is just an exhibition match, guys. Don't be too competitive about it. Do not say anything.
don't tell him.
D6 more wounds if it blows up.
What are you charging with, Tom?
I can know.
No, it's D3.
D3, I can live with that. That's exactly the noise that Carnifex just made.
From his gene hole.
So it's a 7-inch charge from this Carnifex.
They don't blow up on a 4+.
Oh, was it only the hell?
Only the Hellhound that gets +2 to
Well,
the
that's
roll.
excellent.
Okay.
So it's
Because it's big.
Dude, please try not to melt the camera.
No,
He's
that's
failed.
a fail. The Broodlord definitely gets in, but let's see how far around I can get him. 4 inches.
4 inches pile, 4 inches.
Yeah.
About that. But
And he's got 5 left.
Now the Gene Stealers.
9 inches.
The Gene Stealers are going to multi-charge
The Hellhound.
the Hellhound and the...
So this gets Overwatch.
Chimera.
okay. Now this could be worth the command point, couldn't it? To hit on 5s and 6s.
Especially as your las gun arrays are in 12 inches, so they're
Yeah.
going to be doing. You're going to be doing 12 shots.
Are they? Oh yeah, because it's from the edge of the tank,
Edge of the
right?
tank.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to spend that command point. Put you down at 4 now.
So we're
So
hitting
let's
on
start
5s and 6s.
with the lasgun arrays. As soon as that will get the most shots. That was well worthwhile, wasn't it?
1. We're on 5.
That's
No.
another one.
Alright.
I'm just going to keep rolling until I get a 5. No.
Heavy bolter.
We bolt arm.
It's going to be... the heavy bolter and the modulator is basically the same here. 3 shots. It's going to be wounding on 3s, 6s.
Well,
Not fighting on 5s.
one hit from the heavy bolt, so should I just roll for the multi-laser as well?
Might as well,
Yeah.
So it's 2
2
hits.
2 hits. 3s to wound.
Both
Both
wounded.
wounding.
2 5 up in runs.
One's made,
Okay.
one save. One somebody in the back.
So there's
Yeah,
a lot
that'll
of... Well, 1 command point to effectively kill a Gene Stealer.
Yeah, wasn't
Don't know.
wasn't great rolling,
It
mate.
was
The
worth
dice were against you there.
So, what did we say we needed?
It's
9 inches.
Both need 9.
And you can't re-roll it, mother
Should have
trucker.
saved that reroll. That's
Because you
what
got
I
2
needed
big
it for.
charges to make. I don't know why you attempted that.
But it's fine, because they will instead move 6 inches in on...
They have multi-charge, so yeah, they can get over and...
That's why we multi-charge. That will do. And there's only one more charge to do, which is going to be...
Definitely for himself.
Ugh, I don't know if I want to run the risk.
Pussy!
Because I guess the stratagem's still in play. He's not actually very good at popping tank. So... he will stay there. That's fine. Hive Tyrant in on the Ogrins.
Bad shell.
Okay.
He's going to have to go round. So it's going to be about 6 inch charge. Which is exactly what he makes. Round he goes. Like that. Okay. Combat. Let's start with the Hive Tyrant.
Impeccable choice.
Now he attacks the Ogrins. So, how many wonderful, wonderful attacks does Hive Tyrant have? He has 4 attacks. 4 is all he needs. Now he's degraded, so he's going to be hitting on 4s. That's
one.
not great.
1 hit?
1 hit.
Mmm.
It's going to be 3s to wound, re-rolling, because he has his monstrous rending claws. Fortunately, he's re-rolling.
Oh! That's another full Tony!
Oh
That's only a
man.
1 in 36 chance.
That's all he needs, 4 ticks.
So
Let's
you're
see
really
them
happy that
Tyranids.
your Flyrant's in combat with them Ogrins now? Having
Pretty
done...
much.
Fuck on.
So,
The question
you're
is,
now
are
at a
you going
point
to interrupt?
of interrupting.
Yeah, good point.
So I think that is what I will do.
Well, more than that, because you would have killed the 2 as well.
So how many
you'd
command
be
points does that-
17.
It leaves me with only 2 remaining.
Tony, how many
That's
CPs you on?
I think I'm on 2-2.
With Desmond.
So Bonehead is on 4, everyone else is on 3, because
Oh,
they
yeah,
didn't
of course
charge.
they didn't charge.
They're all still alive in there, aren't they?
No, one's dead.
Oh, no, one died.
One's
Okay.
dead. Right. Hit on 3s. Oh, that's
good.
bad.
That's really good.
I don't think it's
Wounded
worth
on
it.
3s.
I don't need a command point.
Only 2 need to be killed here.
So with 4
Oh,
wounds.
that's not bad. You said it's AP -1?
Yes.
They've got 5 up inbounds.
So
okay,
it's
yeah.
whether he... Do I spend one of my last command points to increase the wins on that? I mean,
Is he going to make 2 5+s? That's what you're asking yourself, isn't it?
usually with Tony, you'd
Well, I need
you'd
to make
bank that to
3
be
5
known.
pluses.
Yes, sorry,
Yeah.
3 5+s. No.
Let it roll.
No, because at the moment you've got 11.
Yeah.
If
So
you
you've
make,
got,
if you
if
make,
I made 2, I'd lose
he's only
2.
got 4 wounds at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you need 3 5+s. So,
So for me to achieve what I want to achieve, I think I will keep the command point and let you have a bash at 4 or 5 ups. And this is where he breaks his roll.
Nope.
No, it isn't!
Oh,
it's
goodness
40.
me.
4 dead Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
definitely worth the interrupt.
Yeah.
I mean, what have you reduced there?
It's a lot less attacks coming up my tank.
11 plus the 14 is himself. 23 attacks you just reduced that by.
That's impressive.
Excellent.
Wow. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
23 dice is massive.
So now I've got the
Alright,
rest of the
enjoy
charges. Who's? Of course, there's 2
Would you like a moment with a tissue?
It's hard to hear you timing that pity dick in your mouth.
Right.
Oh my
So-
god, little Gene Stealers, and they didn't even get to do their last attack.
So he's strength 5, toughness 7. So it's 5s to wound, re-rolling.
Oh.
Those 6s are really mean.
They're -4 or 5, wasn't it?
Oh, hello.
That's quite
Hello.
bad.
No. Right. So the 2 6s are resolved at AP -6 and are a flat 3 damage each. So that's
That's
6 off there.
Straight off the top. Thank you, Mark.
Now these ones are resolved at AP -3 and they're D3 damage. So I believe you will have 2 6-up saves to make.
Which you're going to have to
Double
hit.
6.
You'll need a double 6 here.
Ooh.
Oh,
one.
well,
Got the
I
one.
might not necessarily need a double 6.
So
If you
I
roll
need,
1 wound here,
then I'll be. Well, I've got screen mechanic.
Yeah, you're gonna.
So
it's
okay.
definitely gonna.
There is a
fucking
plus side to this, though, if it does survive.
What's
we get
that?
to bring out the red damage token.
Ah, yes.
For you, Rob.
I'm gonna
Here we
roll.
go.
Let's tackle it now.
Please get the red damage token from
Yeah,
over there.
For the 40 seconds that it's gonna be used.
Thank you very much.
Ching, ching, ching.
That is officially condition red.
How many
Right.
attacks has your Screamer Killer got?
Several.
enough.
Oh.
Several. Again,
Several.
counting becoming a bit of a problem.
1, 2, several.
So he has 4 base attacks. He gets an extra one because he has 2 sets of monstrous scything talons. He
Okay.
hits on 4s, but he
Okay.
re-rolls 1s to hit.
Lots of 2s and 3s of cry.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
so
a 1 there.
Twos, reroll.
Oh,
Rerolls
he hits
it.
on the 4s, and that'll
So we
be
got
4
4
hits.
hits. I think he's strength 7. I'm double checking. Yeah, he's strength 6, so it's going to be 5s to wound.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
What are
a
those?
single winning hit
One
die.
wound.
What's the AP?
-3.
So it's
Another
a 6-up
6.
save. Make it or break it, baby. Make it or break it.
There you go.
Who says this game's never tense? No one says that. Use a CP or something, for God's sake.
Let's see if it blows up. Does it blow up?
Yeah, but that means this has to become, like...
To be fair, he's
Oh.
got these. Yes!
Fuck yeah!
Right. The card effects is within, I believe it was these 6 inches. Takes D3 mortal wounds, I believe. I'll double check the range.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. Well done.
Oh, hold on, boys. Sorry, I wasn't recording any of that.
Oh, well done.
No, I'm joking.
Any unit within 6 inches.
Any unit within 6 inches?
Yeah. So,
Sadly.
sadly, his own tank is in there.
Yeah, but...
So I start with a screen
What
of
about
a
over
killer
here?
card
Yeah,
effect.
actually, I suspect the Gene Stealers and that tank might well be in as well.
Tank is.
Yes,
And
correct.
Gene
Gene
Stealers.
Stealers are. So, where do you want to start, Nate? Do you want to go this way across the board? So the first
Okay, so what?
D3 mortal wounds. So the Gene Stealers.
Gene Stealers.
3, very nice. Oh,
Yeah.
no, try and do it in the crater, mate.
Okay, sorry,
in
boy.
the middle. Yeah.
The Broodlord.
2.
Puts him down to
Yeah.
3.
3. This is the important one. Hit a 3 on this and it's dead. The Screamer Killer.
1.
Just the 1.
Do you wish to CP it? You're not going to get any worse than what you've rolled.
Yeah, let's CP it. Let's
Down to
CP
the
it.
last CP. 1.
Sadly.
It's worth a crack.
The Gene Stealers round the tank. 3.
That's 3.
Oh, they have
Good.
taken a real hammer.
Battering.
Fine.
Your tank. 3.
Oh,
Sadly,
no.
3 also.
Good. So what's he down to? 3.
Oh, that means that we can put a red condition damage
Is he
marker
down
on
to
there.
3 wounds?
He's down to 3 wounds.
You might just have enough left to kill it, Time. Right, and then this Chimera was in range as well, so
Yeah.
So that's exploded. It's going to come off the table.
it will do shortly, yeah.
3
3
on that,
also.
sadly. I should have saved the command point for re-rolling that.
Tony knew
3 on
exactly
that.
what I was going for. And then the
So the Chimera's down to how many wounds?
They start on 10, so it's down to 7.
7.
in place of this former tank, which had a good run of it,
Did
we've got a little bit of. Oh no!
So,
Battery's
by
gone brown.
Give me a fresh one. That can sit down there too. Is it on? Ah, nice one. Over here was about the middle of the tank. So there's just some burning debris where there was formerly a tank.
Right, but that does get me Crush and Big Game Hunter. I'm assuming those tanks are more than 10 wounded. Yeah, they are.
Yep.
So that gets me both of those. And
Who's on?
secure objective 3. Excellent. Fresh.
Shooty.
I think it's time to see a lot of guard infantry come out of those
They're going to
Chimeras.
pile out them Chimeras.
Front rank 5, second rank 5, 4 shots a man. Get that, get some.
Yeah, I can definitely see that's going to happen.
Excellent. Right, so what have we got Gene Steel left wise? 1, 2,
3.
3, 4.
Oh yes, one
Yeah,
more.
he's got the one hidden there.
Do I kill the command tank or do I kill the Ogrins? I think I want to kill the Ogrins.
Go on then.
12 attacks.
Because the Ogrins hurt a lot more than the tank does, and it won't be able to. Get back in the fight. That's a tank order they can issue, isn't it?
Don't know.
He can issue it on himself. No, we're going to kill the tank. Demolisher. We'll do horrible things.
Horrible,
What are you-
nasty
come on.
things.
The tank.
Nasty, unspeakable things.
Indeed.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, these G's. Call that cocked.
Yeah.
Oh, I frequently call you a cock. Usually when you're hitting me with Gene Stealers.
3 6s required, right?
Bit optimistic, but. if I can
Oh, I
get
don't know,
this-
Tony. It's got a law of averages has to snap back your way at some point,
1.
Nope.
but not right now.
Not today. Yeah. So,
I'm personally a little surprised with the Demolisher. From the way we were discussing it earlier, I thought those Gene Stealers would like run into it, tear it a new one. But it's proved to be quite survivable. That's
They are
those 6s to wound, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end of the turn,
Yeah.
score some more victory points.
Yes, you did.
So Big Game Hunter, score 1 victory point if at least one enemy unit with a wounds characteristic of 10 or more was destroyed during this turn.
The Hellhound.
If it was 20 or more, it would have got D3, but sadly not. Crush. Score 1 victory point if at least one enemy was completely destroyed this turn, and the last model was slain by a Tyranid monster or a Tyranid unit of more than 10 models. Well, I believe the Screamer Killer is a monster.
Broodlord killed it though, didn't it?
No, the Screamer Killer did it. Last
Yeah.
wound.
Oh yes. No, yeah.
Secure objective 3. Score 1 victory point if you control objective marker at the end of your turn.
Which
I
is
do.
the Biovores.
He's hitting some biggies.
Doing something after all. Putting you on a tally of
9.
after 2 turns to Nathan's 1
Wow.
point. Nath? So this is it.
Movement.
Movement phase 2. Let's go. Oh yes.
I want to wrap
Action shot.
him.
Here come
Here
the
they
boys.
come. Now they've been fighting as long as Tyranids as long as Tony's Tyranid warriors have been fighting. 25 years. I was there 25 years ago. The new release, Leadcadians. Don't chew these kids.
£12.50 a box.
Tenner,
Tenner, weren't they?
Yep.
Right, now I can still move the tank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
I
we'll
don't
have
really
to
want to get any closer.
Check out that fella's chrome dome. Look at the cranium on him. Insane. Don't worry, Tony, you'll be there soon.
Right, and these guys.
Says the man wearing the hat.
To cover my bald spots.
Well, let's see what the psychic powers I have. So I've got psychic magic.
And if you hit a big smite, you could potentially be doing D6. So
Is this on 10 plus? Big smite.
11.
Like
Oh!
that is a perils of
Just
war,
perils.
even though you've got a -1 because it's natural.
So I could still actually deny this if I roll a double 6.
Yeah.
Which I might as well try.
that. Yeah, go give it a go.
Well, there's nothing to lose.
No,
No.
Okay.
power
So-
goes off. It's still a super smite.
It is a super smite, so it's D6 mortal wounds. You've got a command point ready for this, haven't you? If you
I
need,
have,
if
I've
you
got-
need it.
I think I'm going to have to take the 3.
Yeah.
I think just giving yourself 1 wound to deal with is probably
Yeah.
better than. Oh, he gets to feel no pains.
Okay.
Catalyst.
That's what? 5 up.
5 up. Nope.
That's
Excellent.
Still
Wow.
right, cool.
That also means it's in red condition. But don't worry about that because there's a
And
good
you
chance.
also take D3 mortal wounds yourself, Dave,
Okay.
for perils of the war.
I get to roll it because you rolled for me.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're still on the team, mate.
Great
Yeah,
shout,
he's
Tone.
taken a wood.
Well played, Tone.
How many reasons did you start? 4, so he's down to 3.
Very generous of you, mate.
Oh, very well. We're in that shooting phase. Now, this is where
Shooting.
orders have to happen. Start the shooting phase.
Right. It's going to be a first rank fire, second rank fire at both of these for his 2 orders. He hasn't really got anything useful, and he's got nothing within range, not the trucker. So,
Are you
Open up.
overcharged the plasma
with
gun?
2 plasma gun shots.
Do it.
Yeah, overcharge it.
What the thing is, overcharging, all it's going to give you is an extra strength to wound it, which you're going to wound it on 3s anyway, because it's not toughness 7, is it? It's toughness
Yeah, it's toughness 7.
6. Is it toughness
It
7?
is toughness 7.
So it would mean
So-
you wound on 3s, not 4s. And it will do 2 damage, which he has got feel no pain on as well. So
I'll tell you what, let's fire the las guns first.
When they need
And
to.
No, you do need to
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
But it's all going to shoot at him.
Yeah, but you need to say whether you're going to overcharge
Yeah,
it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I see. That's a bummer.
Overcharge.
Well, say you're overcharging, shoot with the las guns first. If you kill it, he won't have to shoot anyway and he'll be fine. But if he does have to shoot, you might as well go balls deep, and if he dies, he dies.
Well, yeah, it's that wounded
Because
off
if the las
three.
guns kill him, he's not going to have to shoot,
Also,
so he won't roll
what else
once
does
to
he do?
die.
You also have to shoot because all the shooting happens simultaneously from the unit, right?
No.
So you've still got to roll the
No,
dice.
you work
for it.
each weapon out individually. So
Really?
you fire the las guns first, then the other secondary weapons. So maybe a pistol
Yeah.
or whatever the unit's got.
Right, so he's got a bolt
Each
gun.
weapon is
So I've got the
worked
bolt
out.
gun. I am going to overcharge. But let's.
Are you firing the plasma gun first?
No, I'm shooting the bolt gun first.
Good.
Good.
No, I found a plasma gun. Come on.
So that's missed twice.
Yes, just remember, he is -1 to hit as well.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Well, it's 8 guys, isn't it?
Yes.
So,
16 shots. Don't know, 69. Fives, mate, I believe.
that's 3 hits then.
6s. They're tough cookies, mate. They're tough cookies.
1.
1 way.
Oh,
3 plus.
oh,
This is a 1 in 3 chance
Can
of
the trusty
dying.
las cannon seal the
Las
gun?
Hey,
seal
Sarge,
the day.
watch this, Sarge. I mean, got this.
Not this time, Jones.
Right then.
So it's the plasma gun.
He ain't dead,
Hit.
and he has hit.
No, he is dead. It's -1 to hit.
Oh, he's -1 hit. Yeah, it becomes a 1 because he's -1
Really?
hit. Yeah, sadly.
Which you can't
Sadly.
re-roll.
No.
So he is dead, but you have hit.
I could
Why can't he re-roll? He
Oh,
can
oh,
CP.
you can re-roll it, yeah, with the CP.
But. Fuck you.
Is he going out in a blaze of glory?
3 plus.
3 to wound.
This is what you.
Oh,
That's the one
this
I'll
is
be
what-
re-rolling.
Exactly.
Alright.
Yes.
Oi.
Yes.
So that's out of
That is me
CP.
out of CP.
4 plus, in run.
Oh!
2 wounds, isn't it?
Yeah. 2 5 pluses. He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh man.
Does
Right,
he explode?
He doesn't explode.
He can explode.
Florence can't explode.
Oh, yeah, they can.
No.
Rules check.
And,
Consult the important book.
Consult the book of armaments. He absolutely can explode.
Consult
Right,
the book
he
of
can-
armaments.
He can even
Best
shoot.
plasma gunner in the game.
Watch this, Sarge.
Oh, well done, Johnny McGregor.
Does this gun go up to 11?
Does now.
Explodes. Which would be awesome. No.
No. Right, get that monstrosity motherfucker off the table.
So you got Warlord for another point.
yeah.
So add that up now. You have now achieved Kingslayer.
Is
Tony,
Tony,
his Warlord. So
is
you'll
Tony
get D3
holding
for that at
D3
the
at the
end.
end.
is Tony holding any cards?
Nope.
Okay, so you don't get the
Yeah.
decapitation strike.
But that's possible 4 victory points killing that, so that's pretty powerful. And we get rid of his amber token.
No,
so he's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you want to do first rank fire, second rank fire, deal this?
Yeah.
But you didn't blob them up. Oh no, but you get 2 orders. One for
Yeah,
each
so
unit.
I issued it to both units.
Yeah.
So, it's only las guns, isn't it?
Yep.
So, that is 8
16.
las gun shots becomes
You can actually
32.
charge with the plasma gun.
32. Are you overcharging with a plasma gun?
We'll be winning on 2s.
I wouldn't hear.
No,
We wound on
it's
2s, but sadly,
not. I won't be overcharging.
You'll still be
even
saving
a
on
plasma
5s.
gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
so what we at?
11,
30.
12, 13, 14. So doing
Two
them batches
shots?
of 16.
Yeah, that makes sense, huh?
No, this is the one. Oh, you've used all your CP, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one I was going to say. You would have done it. I'm getting stratagem. But there we go.
But it was worth using the CP when it killed that mother trucker.
4s. They're not negative 1 here, are they?
Nope.
Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits.
Tough
Toughness.
on first batch.
Oh yeah. Batch 2.
Oh, these were veterans.
Cock, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's another 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So 18.
Yeah, so just add
You're
2
only
to your pile.
16. And another 2.
And we're looking at 5.
Five
right.
to wound.
Oh no, that's bad.
1, 2,
Not
3,
so bad.
4,
Oh,
5,
okay.
6. That's about,
It's about right for
average.
the man.
So Tone's going to get what
Five
his speedy
Are they
instincts.
4 armour subs? So just
There
5
is a variant of the Gene Stealer you can take where they lose their advance and charge, but get a 4
Is
up
that the
armor
Urundel
save.
one?
No. Some shell or something I can take. But who wants Gene Stealers that can't advance and charge? Not I. I just want ones to live.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Done very well.
4 out of 6. So just 2 casualties
Yeah,
to take.
just 2 back.
Rear
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so now we've got 2 bolt guns and 2 plasma guns. So bolt
What
guns.
synapse here, Tom?
Broodlord.
So he's hit.
This will be a 4th wound.
I'm going to keep
He has wounded. So it's another save.
another 5 up in run.
Nope.
Then plasma gun.
He's
Glad I
dead.
Glad I didn't overcharge that.
Alright, fine.
3.
Ah, fun whip. Right then, so all of that fun again.
Next squad. Not bad.
Okay, same I would say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8.
8.
That's the wrong right number of dice, isn't it? 3, 4.
8 out of 16, right on the
I
averages.
think I rolled one too many dice. Do you want
So
me to roll them?
just drop one. Take one out this next batch.
one
It
out
don't matter,
next
does it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I thought you just added one.
It's, no, it's just
So we used to take out.
It should be rolling 15 dice here.
yeah.
So it's 8 in the first
So
batch, and that's 8 more.
4, 8.
16.
16.
And then 7. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So
No,
bring
I won't do
one,
much.
bring one dice back in.
So then bring one back in. That's it. Yeah.
5 to wound.
Oh, that's bad.
That's
For
dreadful.
1.
1.
1 5 up.
Oh dear.
There you go, my boy.
Let's move these out the way a bit.
That's just what Tony needed.
Oh,
He's alive!
bolt gun.
Okay.
Or bolt pistol.
Bolt gun.
1 hit.
1 hit.
4 to wound.
Oh. Bolt gun.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't overcharge that.
So you got 1, 2, 3. Las gun raise if you so wish.
Does the last
No,
guy still get to
'cause
shoot
it's-
if there's nobody inside?
There's
Yeah.
no one inside. No,
No.
it says there has to have someone
Yeah,
on
they've
board
got to be
shoot.
crewed up.
Oh.
What about the other weapons?
Oh yeah,
Multi-laser
I've
bolters.
got all of them bad boys.
So you may as well just do all those in one hit, like 9 dice for the heavy
No,
bolters.
it's worth
No,
doing
it's
them
worth
one at a
doing
time. 'Cause if he
separate.
wipes out the Gene Stealers, he's got juicier
Other things
targets.
to concentrate on.
Oh, okay.
Got to have people involved.
3 shots on this one then, I suppose. Or which one
Well,
sees
I'm gonna
most?
start with this
yeah,
one.
that one back there.
So the heavy bolters and the laser rays, they might as well resolve them together because
Yeah,
Las
it's
Rays
the
on.
same.
Oh, not
although they're
Las.
different strength and different AP, ultimately
It's going to be the same
save.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Wound on 3s and it's the same save.
So 4 hits.
3s to wound.
Oh,
4 of
bang.
them. And 5 up. Reflex saves.
Yeah, that's better. 3 more.
That's a, ooh. It's that swapping from that 5 to wound down to a 3 to wound makes a big, big difference.
Yeah. Now,
Sorry, Tom.
Banter Gene Stealers.
Rubber ones.
I need to kill more stuff. So I mean, this one should probably finish off that Screamer Killer, shouldn't it?
What's its armour?
3 up armor save for a Screamer Killer.
The thing is, the Lictor and the Broodlord and the Screamer Killer are going to be powerful regardless. Do you try and get the infantry killers dead? Because these guys can only kill 4 or 5
Yeah.
guys a turn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, let's follow the bolt gun from the captain at them first. Hits twice.
Wounds twice.
He's once.
Once. Their toughness 4.
And he saves it.
He saves it.
Now, I think you got because these are each as killy against infantry, for example, as
Is
those
there anyone
things are.
exactly?
So at least you'll be able to continue to use these as a screen against your tanks, perhaps. I don't know.
Well, I think that one's definitely going to have to open up on these, innit? And then I'll decide about that one after that. So 2 hits.
No.
About away.
Oh dear.
Same again?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with that. All that genes.
Yeah, because they just rinse through guardsmen. don't they?
Ugh, 1 hit.
Oh my days.
Fails to wound. Oh no, it does wound.
No,
Sorry,
it does
it's,
wound because it's strength 6 or strength 5. But
Wow. It's all coming up.
This is why
Tony.
Gene Stealers are so good in this edition.
That was some pretty abysmal rolling on those part. And that first tank really tore a hole in them, right? And then the other 2 tanks did nothing whatsoever. So
I'm inclined, if it's me, to throw the fucking lot at 'em.
so, what else? What do you mean?
2 heavy bolts over there, 2 mortars. I don't know, I just think they're probably the most dangerous thing to him at the moment.
yeah,
The big stuff you can start trying to get through, you know. The big stuff's going to eat your tanks, the little stuff's going to eat your guys.
But it will eat them more slowly.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you've got a mass of baddies there, each with 4 attacks on the charge, right?
3 attacks now.
Oh,
but
3
even
attacks,
still,
okay.
you know, probably multi-charging 3 guys
Well-
at them, 3 guys at them, plus all that backup is probably going to kill those infantry squads outright anyway.
it's only 1 victory point if I manage to get them off, whereas that's a real serious danger. So let's open up with this at them. So 3 heavy bolt shots, all hit. 2 wounds. 2
2
dead.
more dead. take the 2 in front of the Death Leaper, I guess. At this stage, all shots.
So, I get to roll
2d6.
2d6 and pick the highest.
Well, you might as well re-roll a 5
one.
because you can.
No. So it's going to be 5 shots. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strength 6.
3
So
stun.
that's the wound.
2 wounds.
Do you know Gunnery Sergeant Harker lets Catashane units re-roll ones to hit?
Oh.
And he can do it to tank.
This one?
Oh.
Yeah. So the second one hasn't shot yet, is it?
No. Is it going to be able to shoot heavy bolter at him as well? I'm not.
No, I'm
so
not
sure.
convinced. Actually, you can probably see the back guy because of the angle.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I would say yes.
So, give it the heavy bolter. 2 hits. 1
no,
hit
one
because it
hit.
moved.
Didn't they both move?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit a 5 and 6 on the other
yeah.
one. So, 2d6 for the mortar.
6
Won't
hits.
need to bother re-rolling that.
5 ups.
Ugh. That's 1 hit.
Through the wound.
Made a difference.
Oh, man.
Well,
I still think it was the right thing to do.
you've halved it with what they were anyway, so
Right, now.
I don't want to think about charging him, yeah.
yeah, I'll probably would with the guardsman. Finish them up.
Fixed bayonets.
Yeah. No stratagem, sadly. Otherwise, you could have fixed bayonets. There was a stratagem, fixed bayonets.
Excellent.
So, that only
Charges.
leaves this to shoot.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
and the flyer.
And the
Right.
flyer. So,
What's the range of the flyer?
It's 72
2 inches,
inches,
72 inches.
Auto cannon or las cannons, isn't it?
Well, I'm not trying to move them off that objective anymore, so
What's the auto cannon? How many shots? 4 in it? 2 heavy auto? Or was it 1 heavy auto cannon?
it's 1 heavy auto cannon, so you only get 2 shots. And then 2 shots with las guns.
D3 damage.
Is the las cannons in range of this screamer killer as well?
48.
Yeah, 48, yeah. Yeah. Tough call on what you're shooting there, Nate.
You could kill the 3 Gene Stealers. An auto cannon and 2 las cannons. Possibly overkill, but if that's what you want to kill.
Well, the 2 las cannons have got to go at the screamer killer. It just doesn't seem sensible to pick off Gene Stealers with it. I think the auto cannons will go at the Gene Stealer.
Okay.
I think that's the most sensible way of doing it.
So
So,
what we got first?
las cannons first. 5 hits.
Nice.
Oh dear.
3s to wound.
1 of
1
them.
wound.
6 up save. No.
D6 wounds.
You can take.
Oh! 5. No command points. Oh dear.
What a touch.
Oh dear.
Well, there's a risk
I'd fucking charge him too. One
Both
hit.
miss.
No, BS3.
Yeah. So it's
Spares and he moved. It's heavy weapon.
yes.
Oh, it's heavy weapon, yes.
Okay. No BS. Yes, fuck.
Just check it's not got a strafing run or anything.
No, they removed that. I think when I looked, sadly. So he's going to have to open up at the. Well, do I open up at the screaming killer? I'll be able to shoot that fucker with Overwatch if it charges me, won't I?
Yes.
Yeah, but how
If other
effective is
stuff hasn't charged you first.
Yeah. Yeah. Just think those 2 otherwise getting quite close. What's the best I'm going to do? Pick one off.
Yeah.
If not-
3 wounds a man.
What are you thinking?
I think multi-laser and heavy bolters, all at the screamer killer. Although, what's its armor save usually? 3 up.
3 up.
Toughness?
6, I think. It's 4 wounded.
Four.
It's got 1 wound though.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
it's 5
So,
with the heavy bolters.
let's go. Multi-laser. I've hit once, because it didn't move, correct. I have 5 wound. Heavy bolter. Hit twice.
5s to wound.
5 to wound.
You're a shitbag.
Right.
Oh, Tone! Oh, Tone!
I still killed a lot
Move
of
on
Tyranids.
to assault phase. Are you still allowed to assault if you fire rapid?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Fixed bayonets! Charge nobly towards the enemy.
Oh, what do I attempt to kill? I'll get to hit first, won't I?
Mm-hmm.
Because
The
I'll
Tony's not got any
charge.
command points to interrupt, I don't believe. Have you?
No.
Yeah, I still got 2.
You got 2 left.
Oh, has he? Okay.
Well, charge everything.
That's got shooting, isn't it?
I'd ignore that. I wouldn't even
Yeah?
attempt to charge that. I would probably send 1 unit in there, 1 unit in there, him in there if he can. Attack with these guys
You
first.
think these guys attack that?
Well, I don't know. It's an extra.
Carnifex does have shooting, but it's not game.
It's just an extra $10 to throw at it, isn't it? Hitting on 4s rather than hitting on 6s when he comes in for Overwatch.
Yeah.
If he even goes to you, he might just go up there and just go straight in the tank. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
I mean, I could charge it with the Chimera, couldn't I? Doesn't seem like a good idea, though.
No. No.
Go
I'm trying
nuts.
to avoid that tank getting in
Just to be
combat.
clear, these Carnifexes don't degrade. They're just as nasty now as they were when they were on full wings.
Yeah, so they will charge them, he will charge them, they will charge them. Him. That.
So the only other one that's happening is from the Carnifex. So I'll do that quickly for you now. D6 shots from the Carnifex. 5
Not
shots.
what I wanted to see.
Well, I've still got to roll 6s to hit. But it will murder the guardsman. Nope.
Sadly, not today, pal.
Right then, so do the charge for these
Yeah,
guys
go for it.
first. 3.
Oh, they've only just made it.
They are in though.
They are.
That's all that matters.
Oh, actually, they made it by quite a bit.
Yeah, it's...
Ah! I mean, whether you'll be able to get 10 guys in to actually fight.
Yeah, because I've...
But you can wrap
3
round.
inches, yeah.
You can wrap round a bit. So you should probably, you'll probably get everyone in.
6, 7, 8. It's these two as well.
I'm just going to remove that one for the minute.
Yeah.
Just so it's.
No worries.
Wouldn't get
about 3
guys.
inches.
Just for show.
Right, then these guys.
What do I need?
Oh, they're definitely in.
I'd say they're in. No, you don't want to go right around the back. But.
Oh,
Well, leave a little gap for my...
Yeah, you got
I'll
to
probably be inclined to come this way, you know.
I suppose you have to move all these before you roll for the officer, strictly speaking.
Yeah. So I'm going to leave a gap for him to run into. But again, they can consolidate in. I mean, he's got an 11-inch move, so he can go all the way around the back if he wants. He'll definitely get everyone in.
Yeah.
If he so wishes.
Officer!
5.
Only hits
Ooh.
5.
He's 6 away, so he's in.
Excellent.
Do I have some heroic intervening I can maybe achieve?
Is he a character?
Yeah.
Yes.
How's this work?
If it's within 3 inches of a combat, he can go in.
Oh.
Yes.
Could I have kept them 3 inches away? No.
And go around.
No,
What about
okay,
this
running.
Breed Lord? Is he within 3 of that?
Yeah.
That's bad news.
Yeah, a bit. But you wanted to finish the Tune Stealers off.
Yeah.
They're only going to charge
Maybe
you next
shouldn't
go
have wrapped around
anyway.
as much, but fuck it. So I've got 3 inches consolidation. Haven't I? Or piling, rather.
Piling,
It's called.
And all a brew?
Yes. Yeah, probably shouldn't have gone as far forward as that, should we? But I should let you move. At least it would have been your fault, not mine.
And when I go through the woods now,
Yeah,
That's
so
the
these
one.
guys can go around.
yeah, just
Yeah.
to get everyone in.
Yeah. And then everyone, as long as you basically get 2 ranks to fight in.
So if I do that and that.
And
then if he was to come this way, and then go there. Something like that.
Okay. Do I get pile-ins with these? I don't suppose
No,
There's
they're
the
close.
best
charge.
way to contact.
Right.
And technically, it's piling with the unit that you'll want to start with, don't you? You pick a unit, you pile in, you attack.
Yeah, because it's in the fight.
So,
But that's his
you
first
don't-
charge anyway, isn't it? Does he want to do it that way though?
You,
might want
don't
to
have
pile
to
in.
do that one first.
Okay.
But
yeah.
As far as the rules,
Technically, it's in the fight phase,
okay.
not in the charge phase.
Someone just pissed out the window.
Dirty mother's cunt. You might sat here having fucking
Oh well, I pissed in a cup and threw it out the window with this
stream.
golden rain came out.
So, if I was you, Nath, that's your first port of call for attack.
Yeah.
Because if he gets to interact with the Gene Stealers, he's going to do to you what you're trying to prevent him doing.
Yeah. So,
I think. And then if he interrupts with anything else, then so be it.
I think I want to attack with my guy with his sword and plus attacks and all that shit first. Don't
Yeah.
Your warlord.
He's only got 3 or 4 attacks though, hasn't he?
He gets. Yes, he's going to have. Let's look at this. So he's going to have 4 attacks for the additional thing, and he gets to add 1 to his. To hit or to wound rolls, I think, from the Sword of Conquest. Blade of Conquest. Oh no, it's just plus 2 strength, minus 4 AP, D3 damage. Where. Oh, it's the. What's it?
So he'll be hitting on, is he hitting on 2s or 3s?
I think he gets plus 1 to hit roll, so I can't find the bloody. I need the warlord trait. Where's the warlord traits in this?
He would hit on 3s normally.
Warlord trait. So I get 1 plus 1 attack and add 1 to any wound rolls in the fight.
So it hits on 3s.
Yeah.
So he'd be 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. Because he's strength
Strength plus
5, which would be a 3 and then plus 1 wound. Now, you've really got to hit with 3 or 4 attacks though. I don't know, will he attack back with 1 or 2 Gene Stealers? I don't know. Hedge your bets on whatever you think's going to be best.
I think I'm going to go with him because I'd hate for him to not actually get a hit anything.
Yeah, why not?
2 hits,
Hits twice.
2
Wounded.
wounds.
No
Nope.
saves.
2 dead. So let's kill these 2.
Yep.
Because now those guardsmen are not able to attack. Oh, I suppose they can because they can
Can they?
consolidate.
Consolidate.
Someone will be able to get some attacks in.
So are you wanting to interrupt at this point?
I think I should interrupt with those 4 Gene Stealers onto the Ogrids at this stage. I think they're going to be the most effective. Yeah.
So you get your pile in.
Yeah. So they're all getting.
No CP left.
That's the last of my CP.
Excellent. We are in a CP-free game.
1, 2, 3, 4.
CP3PO.
CP3.
Light on the table.
I saw.
3s to hit.
5s and 6s.
If I can kill 1, maybe 2, then I'll be alright. Well, that's definitely 1 dead. And then 1, 2 wounds.
And another one.
Minus 6 up save, I believe.
So that's him
1
dead.
dead, 1 on 1 wound.
Oh,
I
Commissar!
would never have spent 2 CP on that.
if I got one more wound, then that would have kept that troops unit in play. If I have to go and take objectives with them, I need the troops. Technically, I've got one Gene Stealer there. He can hoof it over and take objective 4. If I can keep one Gene Stealer here, I might be able to take objective 6 if I have to. So
Yeah.
I just want to keep the troops in play.
So, do this one,
He's
Maximum.
now no longer within an inch of him, is he?
No,
So that Gene Stealer can't
he can't hit you.
hit
No.
my sergeant guy. Okay. So I'm basically going to get to hit first with everything now, aren't I? Because he's used his interrupt
Yeah.
up. So do you get +1 attack for the sergeant? these
Yes, he
days? He's got a
does.
chainsword, so yeah, you do. Do you get +1 as well?
Yeah, he gets another one.
So okay, so that's
Basically going to be
3
12
attacks for the sergeant. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a big ass to kill a streamer killer, but it's got to be worth a crack.
Hitting on 4s, is it?
Yeah.
Or,
Oh, lots
well,
of
that's
4
good on the
pluses.
hit.
Really good. But I believe you're looking for 6s to wound. Toughness 6?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a 7.
6s to wound. There are
That's
2 of them.
Two of them.
2.